3, 2, 1. What is up, Mind Buzz Universe? Welcome back to another podcast episode of the Mind Buzz. I'm your host, Gil, and working the board tonight, today, this afternoon, whenever you're listening to this podcast, is the young, beautiful, and the wonderful Amber.
The young and the restless? That's what it sounded like you were going to say. Young? Yeah.
You're as young as you feel.
Body-wise, I feel like I'm like 65.
No.
Mentally, I'm still waiting for an adult to walk into the room.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm your adult.
No. Fuck no.
Why not? Let me be your adult.
I'm good.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
you're
the
okay.
adult. I'm the adult in this thing. All right?
In this thing?
I don't know. Whatever it is.
This relationship. What are you talking about? Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I'm the adult. How you doing? What's up? What's going on? How you been?
That's kind of scary. No, sometimes literally like we're at home and I'm like, oh my God, we pay bills.
We pay
live
bills.
alone.
We live alone.
We cook.
I can have cereal whenever the hell I want.
Mm-hmm.
Any type of cereal too. It doesn't have to be healthy Cheerios.
That's when I knew. I was like, oh, I'm out of my house. I could buy my own cereal.
Yeah.
I know.
We won't finish the whole gallon of milk, but
We don't even finish cereal.
not even the quart.
No.
You know, the other day I rarely drink milk, and I was gonna go for a oat milk, just a glass of oat milk.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I love oat milk and coffee, but I can't drink it in a cup.
I like it with peanut butter jam sandwich.
And what happened? You didn't?
No,
I can't.
it's kind of bad.
I just can't do dairy, and having a big cup of any milky substance is
Really?
not for me.
I got into it when I was vegan.
Mm.
Oat milk, I got into it.
No, I mean, I order oat milk with everything, but
Mhm.
I can't drink a whole straight up cup. Or I can't.
Straight up cup
You've also ate it with like cereal, and I just, no.
oat milk.
Yeah, you've had oat milk with cereal before.
Yeah,
No,
that's what adults do.
I can't.
When 2% is bad for you, then you... Okay, so Amber, if you guys don't know, Amber is...
They don't know. They're about to know.
We're about to put you on game. Amber is lactose intolerant, and there's a wide of people that are lactose intolerant. But with cereal, she'll drink whole milk.
Yeah, I have to have whole milk with cereal. But I don't, that's why I don't eat cereal often. It's like a treat here and there. And then I'm like, oh, why did you let me eat that?
Yeah. You're like, we're taking you to the hospital by the end of the night.
But I've always been lactose since I was like literally from birth. I have not been able to digest.
Honestly, I think as humans, we're
not supposed to be drinking
not
milk.
supposed to be drinking the milk of a farm animal. And I think that's just the way that...
The way. What is it? What does the Mandalorian say?
It is the way.
It is the
I don't know. We're watching Grogu. We're watching The Mandalorian first. We haven't seen The Mandalorian and Grogu yet, but we did watch this week in our... what did you watch this week? The Back Rooms. And it was weird. It was crazy. I don't know. What'd you think?
You can't say backrooms without thinking back shots. I always think that.
I seen a meme. Dude, these memes that are going on right now because of that movie is just hilarious. I put myself in one the other day.
I put you in one.
Oh, Amber put me in one. My home artist put me in one.
He's at work and then I send him a text with him inside the back room or the back shots.
So I reposted, somebody did like a don't tell comedy show.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that one?
No.
It was a don't tell comedy show inside the back room. Like
No.
they photoshopped it in there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring in our guest. And
Let's bring
see
in
if she's watched
today's guest. Very excited to talk to a stand-up comedian. You see her going viral on Instagram, on TikTok. Please give it up for Stephanie Mateo, ladies and gentlemen, AKA Tortarbie.
Hey, man, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Dude, tell me why the lactose triggered me right away.
Your stomach's bubbling now?
I'm lactose.
Yeah.
Like, I think sane. Like, I've been shitting since a kid. Well, literally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was 7 years old, and I still would shit my underwears. And my mom would be like, in Spanish we say restregándolos.
Okay.
You know, like she would be fucking hand washing these shit underwear. I feel bad for my mom, dude. Shout out to my mom, by the way, for doing that, because I would have just threw them away. But I love dairy. I love dairy.
You do?
Oh,
So
I
you
fucking
still,
love it.
you risk it.
Fuck yeah.
See, I'll risk it for pizza.
Yeah. I think pizza and ice cream, you risk it.
Yeah.
Right?
But the ice cream more. So now my like lactoseness has evolved into also like I start sneezing and I start getting really, really mucusy.
Oh, shit.
So now I'm like
Right after, too.
like right after. Like se me tapa
Well,
la
that's how
nariz.
you know it's not meant for your body.
Yeah.
Those are the telltale signs. Like, it's literally mucus for anything.
Yeah.
And people don't gather that, because even spicy food does that to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, it's, still good. Hot Cheetos, like pendeja and shit. But
Yeah, you're not
sometimes I
supposed
like
have
to
it.
suffer like that.
No, I used to when I was born, I was like in the NICU for a while, so my mom couldn't breastfeed me. So then they started giving me like what is it called? Like formula.
Yeah.
And I would throw it up.
Oh.
And so then they had to change my formula to soy
Yeah.
formula, which I didn't know existed, but soy formula.
Yeah.
And then after that, whatever, I went home and everything was fine. And then my mom fucking continued to give me milk.
Oh, shit.
And then I remember like during like my elementary days, my mom would make me like a big ass licuado
Uh-huh.
and then like a piece of toast. And that's what I would eat for breakfast every day. And then I would be like, Mom, my stomach hurts. And she'd be like, no, you're going to go to school.
Yeah.
Because she knew that I always wanted to stay home.
Aw.
And now that I'm older, I'm like, Mom, like my stomach was really hurting. And she's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just thought you wanted to stay home.
Aw.
I was like, well, partially, but I freaking had bubble guts all day at school.
So she didn't breastfeed you? Like,
Mm-mm.
oh, dude, what a jerk. No, I was kidding.
I know. She breastfed my sister, not me.
Damn, cold-blooded.
I know.
You turned out fine, though.
I did. I'm pretty smart.
Yeah.
You are smart.
See, imagine if I had a breast milk.
Whoa.
I would have finished that
Yeah.
degree.
You wouldn't be here.
Am I stupid? That's too funny.
Did your
man.
mom breastfeed you?
Honestly, don't remember. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just assuming. She
Dude,
probably did it for 2 months and she
can-
said, fuck all this.
Can you remember that long? What's the farthest back do you remember? Like being a child?
I would say, maybe like 4.
4?
Yeah. You want to
Okay.
hear the story?
Yeah.
All right. So whatever age, at 4, whatever schooling you're in at that age, like, I don't know, this is a terrible
You're
memory.
like preschool.
Preschool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was. So the preschool that I went to had this huge fucking slide. Like huge. Well, I mean, it's huge to us. We're little and shit, right? And I remember this little kid came up to me. It was a boy. And he was like, show me your thing. And
My
I'm
God.
just like, you show me your thing. You know? And then he goes, okay, show me yours and I'll show you mine. I fucking show him my fucking pan, right? Because that's what my tia would call it. Would call pan, right?
Uh-huh.
And this fucker runs away. And I was like, oh, hell no. I grew up with guys. So guys taught me, like, we gonna fight. So I chased that motherfucker up the stairs and I fucking hit him and shit. And I was like, you're gonna show me your wiener. You know? And he just fucking went down the slide and cried. And I was just like, well,
You're like, don't be asking.
Yeah.
he's probably gay now. For all I know.
You scared him.
He's on a podcast right now and he's like, what's your earliest memory? He's like, 4 years old.
This girl hit me because I didn't show my dick. Like, it's your fault, bro. Fuck you, puto.
He has performance issues now. he can't show any woman
Damn, dude. Who knows if he's alive
or man. I don't know.
Right? All right. No, maybe not. But
That's
delete
kind
that.
of where I remember too. I remember
4 years old?
I remember
Right?
like TK or preschool memories.
I only remember like one thing from like being like 4 years old is like preschool. It was the first day of preschool, and I was playing with dinosaurs. That's all I remember. And I was wearing like I think why I remember it so fondly is because there's not that many baby pictures of me, and like there's the very few baby pictures of me. Well, I guess when you're 4, you're a baby, right?
Yeah.
So, there's this picture floating around.
You're 56 months. What are they saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hate when people do that.
I was 56 months.
I can't stand when people do that. My baby is literally 15 months and shut the fuck up.
Your baby's a year.
Yeah, dude, you're in something. Like,
He's
fuck,
17
dude.
years old. Get over it.
Damn, dude.
2050. I don't know. So, anyways, so there's this picture of me, and I'm playing with the dinosaur, and I have a Raiders shirt on.
Dang.
I was
Terrible
all-
memory already.
I know, I was all decked out, dude. But so I think that's why I remember it, because there's a picture of me.
Yeah.
And when I see pictures, I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of fondly, but I don't know if that's just my memory of it or like a false memory that I'm
Ooh.
trying
to create,
Oh.
'cause
to
of the
create
picture.
because
From seeing
for me,
the picture.
right. And I think I've talked about on the podcast before. My childhood is like so hazy. I don't remember shit. And I think psychologically, that's my brain like trying to form memories because of the picture.
That's actually a really interesting theory, if you will, because sometimes I question that too. You know, because I don't know, like if you have siblings or not, or parents and whatever, but everybody has literally like a different version of whatever, you know, época is what we say, right?
Yeah.
And el tiempo. So I'm just like, damn, I get that, because I think that too. I'm just like, do I remember that the way I think I'm remembering, or is it because I did see that picture? That's a trip,
Yeah.
dude.
So like for like Gil, like what Gil's saying is what it sounds like, and we've had this conversation privately, but is more it's more like trauma. There's a lot of trauma. So a lot of times your brain doesn't know reality, right? This reality. Your brain knows what's inside and what's you. So what your brain does is it literally shuts off certain memories or certain times to like protect you, because it still thinks that it's protecting you from whatever something traumatic happened. And it doesn't even have to be anything like crazy. It could be something, you know, you fell off the bike and really hurt yourself, and that's something traumatic. So that's what sometimes with memories, like when you can't really remember, it's your brain trying to like
But you know what's weird?
Not
Like
harm you.
by her saying that, you always remember the traumatic event.
Damn it, that's true.
well, yes.
Or do you think that it's like blurred because of the traumatic events? Like what happened after?
Right.
Or what happened before?
Yeah, I think because whatever happened to you, right? Traumatic event happens.
Yeah.
Anything leading up to it and after, well, at least after, your brain's trying to heal itself
comprehend.
Yeah.
before that. So all your energy, I don't know. I'm not a scientist or whatever. I did study psychology, but I didn't get into memories. I think that your brain is like trying to heal itself, and it's using all that energy to hold memories, and it's using those like energy cells to fix itself because of like the traumatic effect
Yeah.
We gotta look
that
it
it
up.
taken. Yeah.
That's
We gotta
crazy.
Look it up.
But I know
Hey, I don't know
for
why
sure.
this makes me think of the butterfly effect. You know the movie, the butterfly.
Love it.
Butterfly
Love that
Effect? It's a
movie.
fucking trippy ass movie, dude.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of similar. Like, you know how he's like, oh, and then he goes back, and then he's like trying to. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Who
I mean,
knows?
somebody knows there's a
Yeah.
science out there that does. But I mean, yeah, it is trippy. Like how can your brain store so much information? And then going on what you were talking about, like how like siblings and you know how everybody thinks of things different.
Yeah.
There's like literally evidence saying because I would always tell my sister like, no, that's not how it happened.
Yeah.
Or my sister would be like, oh, this and this, and I'd be like, you're tripping. Like, we grew up in the same house and you're crazy. Like, and I would tell my sister like, you're crazy, And then I got into therapy, and then like literally the therapist was like, you need to understand that you both lived in the same home, but your experience and your perceptions of things are completely different. Yeah. She's like, so the way that you coped with something is not the way that your sister coped with it and the way that your sister saw it. So your sister's literally living a different reality than you did, even though you're living it simultaneously. Yeah. It's nuts. But then that's when I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. And that's when I was able to really like zone in and be like, not because I know that was my reality means that it's not hers or is hers, or the correct way. And I was like, oh,
and it's funny that you say that because so like my brother and I, he's almost 4 years older than me. He's 3.5, right? And same thing you're saying. His perception was different than mine. But so was our parents. And my parents would we would be like, Mom, remember that one time you whooped my ass because blah, blah, blah?
Oh, they always forget
and
about
my mom's
that,
like, no. She's like, yo no los vergaba por no razón. And I'm just like, yeah, you did. And then it's like my nephews, which are the grandkids, right? They get all fucking, they don't get their ass whooped for nothing. And I'm just like, you would have whooped my ass at this. No. So it's just like, huh.
We tell my mom, and this is a memory that me and my sister both have. My mom used to comb our hair every morning, right? Like for school. And when we would move, she would hit us like with the brush, But something that we remember, and she will like swear by it, and she'll be like, I didn't do that. La la la. I remember the other people can't see me, but you guys can see me. So that's good. But I remember my mom going like this. Like, when you go like this? Like
with a knuckle?
Like that, going, no se muevan.
Oh.
Like quick, like, like.
Just so you know,
would,
she's
like,
doing this.
On our head. And my mom would be like, why would I ever do that to you guys? And me and my sister are like, dude.
You did it.
You did it. Like,
there's two people saying you fucking did it. Like.
Your dad's off to the side, and you're still doing it when you're cutting my hair.
That's my dad's hair.
Dude, parents are a trip, man. It's just like they swear they never fucking hit us.
Yeah.
I was like, you did. You beat us up.
And they should say, yeah, I did, because
why
you
not
were
admit
fucking,
it?
Yeah, we didn't get our ass beat. Like, my dad never hit us. My dad never hit us.
Someone calls CPS.
But my mom sí nos daba like nalgadas and like smacks here and there.
Nah, dude.
But I'm grateful for it, honestly.
Yeah. I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm not
am.
saying, to an extent, because like some of my cousins got it like way worse, what I mean?
Yeah,
and my brother, because
absolutely.
he's a boy. But I remember this one time, I was like almost 12, so 11 going on 12, and my dad had just whipped my brother's ass, and I knew I was next, and then I was like, I could fucking outrun this motherfucker, and so I'm fucking running away, right? And we had this desk, and I'm like running, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go under the desk, right? And as I'm trying to go under, boom, I hit my head on the desk, dude, and I'm like hiding under there, like, and then my dad comes up to me, and he's just like, tú eres la persona más pendeja que ha conocido en mi vida. And he just walks away. He didn't whip my ass. And I was like, well, fuck it. I got saved. It's just crazy, dude.
Big ass bump on your head.
Yeah. Went to the ER, have stitches, whatever. But,
My sister told my dad one time, I can call the cops on you.
Girl, I've done that.
Oh, my Lord.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I've done that, and it's a threat to them.
Yeah.
My dad would grab the belt, like, he'd be like, oh, fucking do it. I'm like, oh, never mind. My first birthday show that I did when I started doing comedy, I did at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. And I was like, I'm going to roast my parents. That's what I'm going to do. And then I talked about it, like how, growing up, my mom would whoop my ass and shit. And I'm like, she's in the audience, everybody. And then she was just like, she had a fucking face like, I'm a fucking beat your ass now as an adult, She still hits me as an adult. Yeah, mom. So jokingly, I was like, this is a cry to CPS. And everybody just started fucking but she still hits me, like, because, like, if I drive her car, my brother would, like, if we're all doing a family, like, dinner and going somewhere, we take one car. Mm-hmm. And my brother will be like, drive crazy. Like, drive crazy. And I'll be like, okay. You know, because you dare me, I'm doing the dare.
Yeah.
To an extent, you know what I mean? If it's a threat to my life, no. So this fucker, I start, swerving a little. And my mom's like, cerota, whack. Dude, she fucking hit me in the back of my head. And I had just done my hair. So it was the eye tips. So my fucking scalp is tender.
Ow.
And I was like, oh, and it's like you get that moment where you're just like, I want to hit her back. But you can't. You know what I mean? Anyways,
yes.
We can delete that.
Dude. My mom like slapped me quite a few times when I was
Whoa.
when I was like living at her house.
In the face?
Yeah,
In the face.
In the face. But I was coming home like blacked out.
Oh shit!
My friends were scared
Oh,
of her.
At least you don't remember.
No,
So you're
I
fine.
don't.
He does.
And I would be like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I clearly
If
do.
you remember.
You remember the hip, but you don't remember like the pain it gave
No,
you.
no, I don't. I just
Okay.
remember being like, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
my
She's
friend-
all hit the other side.
Make it look like I have blush on
my
both
friends
sides.
would be scared of her to like, because I used to go out and I used to like drink to black out, and
Oh,
then my
yeah.
friends would
Amber
be like,
was a party animal, ladies
I
and
was,
gentlemen.
I was,
Um,
I was.
Me too.
I am
get it.
reformed.
Let's go
now.
out.
Hey, now we're ladies.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm like, it's
Right.
8:00. I'm
Regrets.
getting to bed. But my friends would literally like, I'm sorry, and then they would like leave me at the doorstep and ring the doorbell, and then go and get in their car, and they would wait to see like my mom come out, and my mom would be there, and then I was like falling, and she'd be like, "Did you drink?" And I'd be like, "No, mom, I didn't drink." Yeah, and then it would be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
she
so how
slapped-
old were you?
I was like 22, 23.
20s, right? Early 20s.
Yeah. I think she hit me all the way to like my mid 20s.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
Up
every
until
time.
last week.
But like, she hit me this morning.
Fuck, dude. Every fucking person out there
Yeah.
listening to this is gonna be like,
I
"Damn,
know.
So it's just not me.
But I'm honestly, I'm not like, I'm my mom and all.
Yeah.
Like,
Me either,
fuck
yeah.
no. Like, I know what I
I joke
was.
around, yeah.
I know what I was. I know what I did. I know that I would leave the house and be like, I'm not going to drink. And then imagine I came back at 3, 4 in the morning, blacked out. Like, I understand.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
The
I said,
trade-off is a
I'm
slap.
for ass whipping for sure, but my parent, like, I think like 12 was the cutoff for ass whooping.
Yeah.
My mom still, like, I remember I was getting my hair dyed in the kitchen, and my dad used to wake up at 3 in the morning to go to work, so it was like 11, whatever. But we're in the kitchen, so it's kind of far, and my mom's like, te me callas o te voy a pegar, vas a ver. And I'm just like, so my friend made me laugh, and I laughed loud, and my mom had the fucking paleta whack in the mouth. I was like, oh, dude, what the fuck?
With an ice cream.
No, it was,
Was it ice
no,
cream?
it's a paddle.
Oh, my
Oh.
bad. Hey, dude, that's
He's
how
all
you're
palette. He's
joking.
like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, nice. Your mom hit you
Oh,
with
that's
an ice cream.
cool.
Fuck, dude. Yo.
I was like, oh, that's cool.
It was a paddle.
Yeah, it's a wooden spoon.
I was like, what flavor?
Wood. Fuck, dude. But that was embarrassing. You know how you
Yeah.
said your mom would do that like in front of your friends and shit? Like, yeah, she did that in front of my friend. I was just like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Like,
No, she stopped like hitting me like a child hitting me when I was
Yeah.
really young. And my mom never really did because I wasn't a bad kid.
yeah.
I think it wasn't until like when I got old. And again, it wasn't every time I came home. I think it was just certain scenarios that really got her on edge. And now I understand because I'm like, damn, like, and then I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have a cell phone.
Fuck, I forgot back then.
Yeah.
Back
I didn't
then,
have
no
a
cell
phone.
phones.
Fool.
So she would call like my best friend's phone and I'd be like, don't answer. Don't answer. She'd be like, Amber, your mom's going to be so mad at me. And I was like, don't fucking answer.
Oh, so your friend did, but you didn't.
ASC because her parents, would get her a cell phone and my mom wouldn't give me a cell phone. So I was like, all right, no cell phone.
All right, bet.
Mama, I'm going
Yeah.
to call you on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's funny. You remember the pagers back then?
Yes.
I don't even remember. I know like 143 means I love you.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember all these other codes.
yeah,
the
I don't know.
beeper.
My dad had a beeper.
Pull up some codes. I want to see some codes if they have those.
Yeah, because I had a beeper. But I
Oh,
don't-
you had a beeper?
I had a beeper.
How old were you?
Fuck, what era was the beeper?
Like,
Elementary?
Like 90s. Yeah. Oh, so you were in
Yeah.
elementary.
oh, okay, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I just remember it
You're
being,
a
like,
couple of
purple.
years older than
Yeah.
us.
We gotta talk about the age. Let's see.
I remember one of my uncles, my uncle Clay, he had any new thing that would come out like back then. Like I feel like every week he had like a new Bluetooth. Like when Bluetooths come out, he'd be talking, and me and my cousins would just be like cracking up laughing at him because he looks like he's
weird,
talking to
so, like,
himself.
What does that say right there?
I'm trying
99.
There we
Right
go.
here.
Oh, look at goodbye 600 was 600.
424, call me back.
What's the
333 was. Oh, see, I told you 143 was I love you.
I love you.
What's the even
23.
None of these
remember
make
how you
sense.
could spell hello backwards?
Yeah, it's like typing on a calculator. Remember how you used to put, like,
Oh.
Look at the
loops?
miss you one. So it's 1 space 177155.
I hate
space
you,
400.
murder, death. Oh my,
God.
God. 187.
187.
Wait, where's the one that says I hate you?
Abajo, acá.
All right, I'm
I get that.
Memorize that one.
I get 187.
Isn't that like a police code?
187 on a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, we just learned that.
What?
I never knew that. I thought
Me
like
neither.
187 was like a police code.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, it could be a police code, and they're using it for.
Oh, it does say
this
murder.
beeper.
Look.
yeah,
death.
yeah. It was 187 was like there was a murder or something. No,
187 on a cop.
Right, sublime.
what does 187?
It is because there's a
Sublime song.
Sublime song,
slang or police code for murder. Yeah.
and there's also a movie too. There's a movie that is called 187,
Yeah.
and it's about like this school teacher or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
These are all like I wonder what all the nasty ones were.
Send me a dick pic. How do you send that
You
on
just
a
do like
Is it-
a lot of little
Eight
emojis.
equals D with a little
Oh yeah,
squiggly
that's how I
line.
used to.
Remember that one?
I used to use the capital B and then equal sign,
Yeah.
equal sign if I wanted to make it longer, and then end it with the
Yeah.
big D.
Whoever it was.
If I really liked you, then I'll put an extra
if
equal.
he had a little one, there was only one equal sign. That's crazy, man. That's a crazy time.
See,
we
but it
lived.
was like, it was almost like very liberating to go out and not have to
no worries.
Yeah.
fucking worry
Literally.
about being
Oh
on your
my God.
phone or anything. I mean, your phone, the sole purpose of your phone was just to get into contact
Just to
with
call.
somebody. Call and maybe a quick text, but
Yeah.
even in the text, it took you forever. So you weren't like, oh, blah, blah, blah,
I got
blah. It
addicted
was-
to when texting started coming around. I got addicted to texting.
Okay, do you guys
don't know
remember
why.
the texting, unlimited texting after 9
Mhm.
p.m.?
Yeah.
Like
Even calling, remember?
everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was times where it's just like you had the house phone. So beeper, house phone,
Mm-hmm.
and then cell phone or internet or cell phone or one or the other and shit. Like, dude, I remember one time a guy friend. So no guy was ever allowed to call my house. So what he would do is he would call another friend and then we would three-way. You guys remember doing three-way?
Oh,
Oh,
smart.
yeah.
Yeah. So then my friend Erica called, right?
Uh-huh.
But we had multiple phones in the house. So I'm in my room now and I'm talking to Erica. And then this other guy, his name is Jose. We used to call him Pee Wee. And this fool's on the other line and he just starts going, And he literally starts doing that. And my dad was still on the other fucking side. And I just hear the fucking door open and I'm like, like, I'm so scared I'm going to die right now, you know? He's like, ¿Quién chingados es esa? And I was just like, He brought that up the other day. He was like, ¿Te recuerdas when
Who, your dad?
My dad brought it up. And I was like, dude, that's a funny story. I'm going to talk about that shit. Because it's just like, he remembers that fucking vividly, you know?
Right.
And that was embarrassing. That's like, why was he even moaning? Pee Wee, why the fuck were you even moaning? Like, I don't even fucking
Like, we
respond
need
to this.
answers.
Like, we need answers for reals. I agree. Because that's a trip to me, you know? And yeah, and then cell phones, and then the limited, until after 9 was the unlimited.
Yeah, after 9 was unlimited.
But then you also had, remember when T-Mobile came out with your friends? So you could put 5 people.
Yeah.
Oh.
And those were the unlimited.
That was all the
after.
rage in the early 2000s was like picking like your 5 people that you want to
Yeah,
talk
because
to.
even on MySpace.
Because on
remember?
MySpace you had your
shit.
top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5, top 10. And if you don't want to make people feel bad, you do your top 10, you know,
Yeah.
just
And you
add.
kept Tom on there?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom was for Facebook. Remember when Tom came out Facebook?
Who was the
Shit, I
MySpace
thought
guy?
Tom was MySpace. Tom is MySpace.
Tom is MySpace.
Yeah, Facebook is Zuckerberg.
Oh,
no?
that's right.
Yeah.
Tom was MySpace,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
I don't think there was a Facebook friend.
Person. No, it was Tom, huh?
Yeah.
Tom was
Yeah.
always everyone's like, unless you removed him.
Yeah,
But by
that's crazy.
default.
But
Talk
he's
about
always
they were
your
trying to
first
create
friend.
Drama.
That
Yeah.
one?
He was always your first friend.
See that?
Tom. Yeah.
Dude, talk about like causing drama. They're all like, let's fucking destroy people's lives.
Yeah.
Who's your top 5?
I mean, if you really think about it, that's where fucking a lot of like internet shit started happening of like feeling like, oh, am I good enough? Am I in the top 5? Like all like, because now, I mean, I fall prey to it. Like I'll look at videos for a long ass time and then I get off and I'm like, dang, I should be doing more.
Right.
Or I should redecorate my whole house.
Yeah.
And why is it? Because you're watching videos.
It's time consuming.
Yeah.
It's control, man. Control. Just watch my videos now. On that note, so okay.
But the videos that you do are entertaining. They're
Yeah.
funny. They're like,
Yeah.
they leave you like happy more than being like, oh, my life's shitty.
But
know?
do you get that as a comic and content creator? Do you get that feeling of, oh, I should do more as a creative person?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every fucking day I should.
Because I that's what you brought up, right? I should be doing more. But I think as a creative person, sometimes we get that feeling. And then sometimes when I get that little like whisper in my head, I just have to stop it sometimes because I'm already doing a lot as it is.
Yeah.
And I don't need
What
it.
whisper are you talking about? The positive one or the bad one?
Like the one, like, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You're not doing enough.
Okay.
Look at this person. Look at what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah.
You got to be doing more. You
So
got to
that's
do
the
this.
negative one.
Here, and
Yeah.
here. And I'm like, dude, just relax. I'm tired.
That's true.
I need to take a nap.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
I had a conversation with a friend that he was like, oh man, dude, I'm so fucking tired. I feel like I got to do this and this and that. And I was like, dude, it's okay to take a break.
Yeah.
It's okay
of course.
to like do you and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's like, yeah, but if I don't, then da, da, da. And I'm just like, fuck. A lot of us get that
Mhm.
same mentality.
Yep.
You know, for a second, I was feeling like that too. It's up and down. It's up and down.
Oh, yeah. For me, too.
You know, and then, but it's a lot, you know, because I have a regular job too. And then I do comedy, right? And then sometimes I produce shows, you know,
Yeah.
and then I do sketches. So it does consume you, but it's just like, okay, how hard are you willing to work? It's a lot, like, because
Yeah,
it doesn't define you on how hard are you willing to
Right.
work, you know, but it's just like this system that we're in right now, it's followers. You need the followers. You need the followers, you know? And they're just like, fuck, but like, I want to be just a comedian. Like, I just want to be the one that performs on stage. Like, cool, I don't mind doing sketches. The sketches is what's getting you the followers,
Yeah.
you know? But then, you know, it's kind of like, all right, do I always want to fucking play the torta? You know, like, of course, like, that's my brand. I love it. I don't mind. Like, you can do torta remakes of fucking everything out there, you know? But it's also like, okay, but I also am talented enough to play other roles, you know? Like, don't feel like you have to approach me just for the torta things. Like, approach me for everything else. Because originally, I wanted to be an actress when I was 12. Straight up, wanted to be an actress. I auditioned for a Suave commercial.
Nice.
Oh.
It's big time shit, right?
credit.
They sell it at Dollar Tree, is all I'm saying. It was better back then than it is now.
Yes, it was the shampoo to buy.
Yeah, and then, you know, like, we're signing paperwork and everything, and I'm like, yo, this is fucking it. And then my mom starts talking to the guy, and then the guy's like, so, Elena, are you going to be excited when Stephanie needs to go to, like, New York for an audition? And my mom was like, hey, I don't know. I just started a new job. I don't have vacation time. We're out of here. And I was like, what the fuck, lady? You just ruined your retirement, you know? I mean, she saved me from pedophilia is how I'll say it, you know, at the end of the day. So, you know, and then when I was 18, I tried to come on the radio because I was just like, you know, I always felt like there's something there I need to do, like, with this fucking voice. And got the job, everything, come home, tell my parents, and they're like, okay, what are the hours and how much are they going to pay you? And I'm like, oh, it's going to be $14 an hour. And that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
And from midnight to 4 a.m. And my dad's like, oh, no. Eso no es un trabajo para una muchacha decente. And I was like,
Whoa.
so you know what I
really?
started doing? I started coming home at 4 a.m. getting fucked up. It's payback. You know, it's fucked up and not cool, but that's what I did.
You're like, I'm coming home at the same time.
could have been working.
Yeah, you could have been working.
But no, now I'm coming home drunk. That's your fault. I'm just kidding. And then when I was 26, I tried to do Bad Girls Club. And I was like,
I love that show.
me too, dude. I was a drunk. I was a fighter.
I could see you on there.
Trust me, I was perfect for the show at that time, But then I was like, fuck, this shit is like live and everybody sees it. And I'm like, I don't want my parents to fucking see that side of me. You know what I mean? So I didn't fucking do it. And now that I'm a grown-ass adult, I finally told them, hey, man, you're not telling me what to do anymore. Because Latino parents, that's what they do. They want to fucking control you. You do this, you go to school, da-da-da-da, And I'm like, I want to fuck. Like, I'm happy. I already did nursing. I didn't like it. Like, I did like it, but I learned a different side of it that I'm just like not for.
Yeah.
Because I went into nursing to help people, to genuinely help people. And that's not what I saw. And I'm just like, man, fuck this. Like, this isn't for me, And so it's just like, I already did what you wanted me to do. Like, I did. I was in healthcare for 5 years and I learned that this is not for me. Like, it's not. It's fucking corrupted. Like, I'm gonna fucking say it. It is fucking corrupted. It's a crooked ass fucking system. You and you and you and all of us, we're all fucking dollar sign. That's what it is. They don't give a fuck about your health. They don't. So anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. But and I just had a talk with them, just like, Mom, Dad, this is what I want to do. Like, it doesn't matter what I talk about. Like, I'm just on stage to make people laugh. That's what I do. Because growing up, so my parents are from Guatemala, and growing up, there's a comedian in Guatemala. His name was Velorio. Super, super fucking well known. I wish you could like find something about him, but it's so old. It's not like the greatest, but on YouTube, like, so it's Velorio. Velorio. Velorio Chistes, look.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. He's so fucking funny. Like, do they have any live? Okay, try that one where he's there. He's standing. He's like,
this
burgundy.
one?
Yeah.
The red one?
Yeah.
Bien preparadas.
You'll have to put on the headphones if you want
Como
to
al
hear.
año se juntaron las tres amigas y le dicen, ¿y cómo te va tu matrimonio vos? Ay, vos, le digo. Mi matrimonio es divino, le digo. Me casé con un marino, compré un yate y nos la pasamos navegando, navegando y navegando. ¿Y vos? Ay, mi esposo, vos, compró una avioneta, nos la pasamos volando, volando y volando. ¿Y vos? Mi marido es bien pobrecito, muchacha, compró una cama y nos la pasamos pisando, pisando.
So he's like old school comedy, like the very quick, quick jokes and shit. Where now, I feel like I'm a storyteller. And I grew up listening to him. Because, in Guatemala, that's like, oof, that guy's a big fucking deal. And so my dad would just play nothing but jokes de Velorio, like the disc and shit. And I'm like, he's so funny. Like, my dad's laughing. My dad likes this guy. And then my dad was always the comical one, the jokester, the one. We always had parties, and he would just be in the bola, you know what I mean? Just making everybody laugh. And so, like, that's where I get it from. Like, I get my humor from my dad, like, I love my dad. I respect him. You know what I mean? And I think he realized that he's just like, oh, shit. Like, this is really what she wants to do, And same thing with my mom because, I had to go through my mom first to get to my dad because I was just, like, more concerned about, like, my dad, like, hearing some of my jokes. And then my mom, too. But now it's to the point where it's just, like, I just talk about anything and everything. And my mom just cracks up, like, because it's just humor at the end of the day. But that guy right there, man, hopefully one day I'm the Guatemalan comedian that people are going to remember. That guy's a classic, dude. I really want people to fucking listen to his shit because he's fucking funny. Like, he traveled everywhere. He performed everywhere, even in LA, got like America and all this shit.
Damn,
so it's crazy, man.
But that's commendable of you because it is hard. And I think that culturally, when sometimes people don't understand that we're conditioned to have this, like, your parents are the pinnacle of your entire world. They're at the top, right? And anything you do needs to bring, like, honor to them or, these things. And it's like, no one understands how hard it is to live, to have to, like constantly be trying to reach that or to continue to, be what you think they want you to be. And it's hard. It's hard because you start living for them and not for yourself.
That's where I was like, okay, I already did everything you wanted me to do. You know what I mean? Like, I successfully avoided being a stereotype of Latina. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have 2 baby daddies. I don't have any baby daddies. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I avoided the stereotypes, and I'm like, come on, dude. Like, let me do this for me. This makes me fucking happy, dude. I've never been so happy. Like, when I did nursing, I thought I was, and it wasn't, you know? And there's times, so like, I'm going to just throw it out there. There's times where I have a condition. It's called chronic idiopathic urticaria, CIU. And chronic meaning it's more than 6 months. Idiopathic meaning they don't know why this is happening to me. And urticaria is for hives. So since 2016, there's times where I would just wake up covered in hives from head to toe, swollen lips, swollen eyes, swollen ears, you know, hives everywhere. And I cannot breathe. I cannot physically breathe. And I had an EpiPen with me every fucking day. And the first years was hard, you know, because I'm like, why is this happening to me? And we couldn't figure it out. I got tested for every fucking disease out there, you name it. Couldn't fucking figure it out. You know, we got the house exterminated. We removed carpeting. We put flooring. I bought a new bed. I bought new furniture. Baby, what is it called? Detergent. Like, I went vegan for 6 months. Like, I tried it all, dude. And everybody was joking, like, bitch, you're probably allergic to dick. And I was like, oh, how dare you?
You're like, I tried it all except for that.
Yeah, no, you know. And then so like, that shit like fucks you up mentally. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was a point where I just was just like, well, just fuck it. I'm just gonna kill myself. Because I didn't like that life. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah. I truly don't, you know? But when you find that purpose that genuinely makes you happy, like, fucking go for it, you know? And that's what I finally fucking did. I just was like, I'm going to fucking go for it. And I love it. And this really makes me happy. I'm fucking blessed. I could be tired as fuck. So point being was, even when I was doing comedy, I started about 3 years ago, it was still happening to me. And I said, suck it up, Buttercup. You're going to go to the fucking show, you know, or sketches or whatever. And I'd be like, oh, dude, sorry. Like, my eyes are like swollen. I have some hives, you know, but I'm here, like, you know, because I didn't want to talk about it to anybody. Yeah. That shit was embarrassing. If I show you fucking pictures, you'd be like, holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Like, unrecognizable. You know the movie Hitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That shit would happen to me, dude. It was fucking crazy. But point being is, like, even though I had those setbacks, like, I'm still willing to fucking hustle and just fucking show up. Yeah. No matter what.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know I really fucking want this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
I think I think just showing up is half the battle.
Yeah.
You know, because even though some say that the best time to do stand up or to do anything that you love is to do it when you don't want to do it. And I feel that, yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
You know, some days I don't want to do squat, but when I'm sitting there not doing anything, I'm thinking about doing the thing that I love.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd rather do something productive and, you know, what I love than to not do anything at all.
Yeah.
And I'm on a different path of my life.
Yeah.
I'm on the non-productive side. No. For me, I think that I've been through a lot, like at a really early age of my life, that right now as an adult, I feel really tired. I feel really worn out. I feel very like, you know, there's a lot of limitations with my body. I'm constantly tired, constantly in pain, all these things. And going back to what we were talking about, like, you know, just having that feeling of if you don't do something, you're like, oh my God, like I got to do more, right? But it's also, and this is something that I've been talking about a lot, like with my book club or even my friends, even with Gil, it's like, I'm coming to the realization that, and I can only speak on like saying like culturally, and I say culturally because a lot of Latinos that I know feel the same way, is that we grow up measuring our self-worth with how much we do. So it's like, how much can you really put on your plate so that you can feel like, oh, I'm doing a lot. I'm making myself proud. I'm making my parents proud, right? And the moment that you don't do anything, you're like, I'm a piece of shit. I should have done more. Why did I lay around? Why did I take that nap? Why did I do this? Like, so we're taught to measure productivity with your self-worth. And I'm on the journey of like, no, it's okay if I rest. It's okay if I don't do anything. It's okay if today all I want to do is, I don't know, read a book or something. You know what I mean? And it's like, there has to be this balance, because I was the opposite. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? I mean, we created a business, you know, it's going 10 years. And I used to work 14, 16 hours a day, go home, and then still like think about it and everything. And I was like, man, this is exhausting.
Yeah.
And it's like finding that balance of still honoring your body and yourself and knowing that you're worthy of resting, of doing the things that you want, but then also still doing all these things that you want, you know? And it's like finding that blend of like, okay, we have to be somewhere in the middle, because like you know, you can work yourself to the bone, but how far is that going to take you?
Exactly.
Body wise, how far, you know, health wise, mentally, everything.
Mentally, most of all, because like you were saying, you know, you're feeling like, fuck, I gotta do this, I gotta do more. Like you're literally attacking yourself, like, you know, we were talking about earlier. And it's just like, what are you really gonna get out of it? You know, like, what are you really gonna get out of it? Is it, it's okay to take like an hour off. You just detach yourself from your phone, you know. And
Oh my God, that's been so good.
You've been doing that?
Yeah, I've been getting home and just dropping my phone by the door and just going about my life. It feels wonderful. Even if it's just for an hour or two, it feels so good. And honestly, like, you feel like grateful to actually have a phone or to actually be on social media rather than having access to it 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that you're more grateful when you return to the phone, or what do you mean?
Yeah, basically. Right. Okay. Yeah, because so say if you're on Instagram, right, or whatever your choice is, pick your poison, right?
Pornhub. Just kidding.
Even that too. Okay, you're on whatever you like to do, and you're just like scrolling, going, and I'm talking about a consumer's point of view versus a creator's point of view. If you're a consumer, you're just going, you're scrolling, looking at this, liking stuff, blah, 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 interacting. If you're doing that like all day or like for a block of hours, and when you don't do it for a certain amount of time, you feel grateful that you do get to do that because you haven't done it in a while. Yeah. So it feels way better.
So you're saying it feels like a reward, kind of?
Kinda.
Yeah, because you're mindlessly scrolling. You're getting I
get bored just from scrolling.
I do too.
Yeah.
And then
at some
you come
point,
back
I'm like,
to
I need to get off my fucking phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like you're not even doing it anymore for like pleasure.
Yeah.
Like it's just mindlessly.
Right.
Like the first thing I do in the morning is grab my phone.
Me too.
And it's like,
but that's the hypnosis. I fucking hate the alarm.
But check this out. Maybe you can agree with me. So we're creators, right? You create content, I create content. We're all creators. Whether you're a comic, you create sketches, you're a writer, you're a creator, you're a painter, whatever. When you're, and this is where I've talked about it before on the podcast about being a consumer versus being a creator.
Okay.
And when I'm mindlessly scrolling, I have to stop myself and, okay, so I want to be a creator. I want to make things. And I feel like I'm, quote unquote, like wasting my time just scrolling.
I agree.
And when there's, I have like a limit. I think it's like an internal clock where I'm scrolling, and at a certain point in my doom scrolling, I have to stop myself and say, okay, dude, get off your phone, go make something. Okay. Go do something productive other than scrolling because your thumbs hurt. right now. My arthritis is getting really bad because of the phone.
Yeah.
And I think that when you determine that whether you're a creator or a consumer, it really starts to change things like in your point of view, because then you get to use that time in the stuff that you love, or in using that type of energy to really do something that you
It
love.
kind of sounds like, you know how like everybody right now is saying today's society is so fucking lazy, like the generation underneath us, like they're just lazy because that's all they do. You know, they're genuinely not being productive. You know, whereas it's hitting you where it's just like, I'm not being productive. I should go being productive.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Like
Either productive or throwing the phone and doing something else.
yeah, well, basically just getting away from technology.
Yes.
Because even
100%.
if it's like, so even if it's like if you're on your cell phone and then you go switch to the TV, like it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like you're just sitting, you're just stuck there.
You know what I've been doing, Steph? I've been watching like older movies and trying not to pause it.
Okay.
Is it that
Like which
it
one?
sounds ridiculous?
Yeah.
It sounds like the dumbest thing in the world,
Yeah.
but it feels so good not to pause like movies. You have like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
can't stand the fucking ads on some fucking platforms, you know? So
Yeah.
I could never.
Oh,
like,
okay.
When I watch a movie, I have to watch it. Like, if not, if it's like one day, an hour
Yeah.
here and there, like, fuck that. I can't. I'm
Oh,
already
dude,
lost interest.
Dude, Amber knows when we're watching movies, like she pauses to like, oh, let me look this up, or oh, I wonder what happened to this person. Let me look the back. I'm just like, stop pausing the movie. Just let me
Yeah.
watch it.
I don't like that.
I'm
Let's
a pauser.
imagine. Let's just imagine or think about the film. Let's just engage in
Enjoy it, yeah.
this movie and put the phone away and not Google stuff on what happened to Miss Doubtfire
he's a-
10 years before
He's a
the
no
film.
phone guru the past year because we're all fighting. We're all
That's funny.
We gotta fight at least once on the
on the
episode.
podcast.
Yeah.
No, we're not fighting. But he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
Because that's why we like to go to we're coming to the realization.
I think that's why I like going to the theaters
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say we like going to the movies a lot because
'cause
it
you
gives
can't
us
pause
like
it.
that 2 hours, and it's like
You
we're
can't.
not
You don't
on our
have to
phone.
look at it.
Yeah.
And you feel. I think the guy in the back of us, when we went to go see the back rooms,
Wait,
First-
what is the back rooms? You said that earlier. What is that?
it's a new.
It's a new movie that came out.
That's the title? Back
Yeah,
rooms?
the back rooms. Look it up.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's very interesting too.
It's literally called back rooms.
Yeah, back rooms.
Is this scary or?
It's like a thriller.
Suspenseful, like
Yeah.
a thriller.
So good. This young director, he made these shorts on YouTube.
Is this the 26-year-old director that made
there's
this movie?
there's
in like a
actually
month?
two of them.
Oh shit.
So there's the back rooms and then Obsession.
oh, it's
Both of
Obsession.
them are directed by YouTubers,
Oh shit.
young
That's wild.
YouTubers. So he used to do shorts
Uh-huh.
on YouTube, and from the shorts, that's how we got the story
For the movie.
for the movie.
Yeah.
So was
pretty
it good? You guys thought it was good?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Alright.
thought it was. I thought it was good. It was kind of strange towards the end, but that was his.
It's one of those movies that you walk out and you're like, "What the fuck did I watch?"
Yeah.
Seriously.
Right? But it's not like in a like, "Oh, I wasted my time." It's just
So
like
it was worth the watch.
Yeah, and
I liked it.
it was very thought provoking
Mm-hmm.
because me and Amber we went home thinking about the ending and just like
Yeah,
the
like our
overall
whole
themes.
drive home was.
Yeah, we're like, oh, maybe it's because of this, maybe it's because of that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
That's good. I like those movies that stimulate your
Mhm.
mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're just like, dude, that was a trip or whatever.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
it's,
Yeah.
it's one of those, definitely.
All right, I'll consider watching.
But I can't think of Backrooms, and then I can't think of not saying
Back
back
shots.
I know you were saying that earlier, and I'm just like, damn. Now, was there sex in it?
No, I don't know why. I just...
Dude, imagine doing it inside that creepy room,
Hell
or
no.
at least one of the. That'd be funny if one
Well,
of the.
what's that girl right there doing? Like at the bottom?
Where?
She's like,
oh,
her
right
face-
here?
Yeah, like, she looks like she's getting smashed.
No, she's
Oh,
like,
okay.
Imagine,
I mean, I could see that. She's scared. She's
They're-
hiding from
They're
something.
getting smashed and they fall through the.
Yeah,
Through the-
don't give it away from her.
All right.
I mean, I'll forget, so that's fine.
There's no sex.
Tell me.
There's no sex. in
I'm
this
not watching
movie.
it. No, I'm scared.
I'm like, there's no.
No,
sex.
but that's good. Like, you know, like, okay, so I did go see Mando and Grogu.
Oh, okay.
I saw that shit in 4DX, dude. It was my first time experiencing.
Is that where you feel like the wind and
yeah, we did that
mist?
recently
Water.
too. Oh, water.
Water?
It was rain. And I was like, because in the scenes, like, it's like whatever the fuck is in the scene is happening to fucking you. You know what I mean? So it's like 4 chairs are connected. It's kind of like what's that one ride in Disneyland?
Yeah, like Star Tours.
No, there was one where you're like sitting
Oh,
and then you kind of go up and then you kind of go like this and then feel the wind and then smell a certain thing. It's in California
it's in
Adventure.
California
my bad.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No. It's soaring.
Yes.
Soaring over
Yes.
California.
So that's what it reminded me of. I'm a little more aggressive though, obviously. Like, you know, my neck cracked for sure. Lawsuit AMC coming. No, I'm
Y te
kidding.
mueve like.
It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. You're just like boom, 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 boom. You know, and then the rain, I was like, oh hell no, my fucking extensions. Like, you know, going crazy and shit. And then like fake snow and then the wind, all these things. So I thought that was a dope ass. First of all, I love Star Wars. And I thought that was a dope ass movie to watch in 4DX.
Where did you watch it?
So there's a little mall in Buena Park called, well, it's not little, but it's called The Source.
Okay,
It's on Orange Thorpe. And they have the 4DX
it's the one
there.
that's the big
Oh.
building.
Is it a big building?
No,
I know there's like at least 3
is
or
it like
4
an outdoor
floors.
outdoor mall? Okay,
like
yeah,
3 or 4
okay.
floors.
Yeah,
Um,
so they have it in there.
yeah. So Regal. I feel like I'm saying Regal. I don't know. I can't
Yeah,
think
it
of
might
it
be
right
one
now.
of those.
But it's Orange Thorpe and it's at the Source. They have the movie theaters there, and I thought that experience was fucking dope as fuck. Like it was cool because I like Star Wars. You
We
know?
watched Mortal Kombat,
Nice.
and we watched it at a little theater that we like to go to in Norwalk.
Yeah.
And it's the same concept where it moved us, but there's no like wind or anything. It's a little like, you know, not
Yeah,
as
it's-
intense.
It's not 4D. It's just the movement of the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like wind.
And that was a
or,
good
like,
fucking movie.
water.
Their fight scenes were dope.
Yeah.
I watched it too, but regular.
Yeah, so us, we were like, what?
Yeah, we even seen Michael in
Oh,
the
Michael
same
Jackson? Yeah.
in the same like theater.
Uh-huh.
Wait, did we, or was it just the sound?
What?
The
No. Michael was just we seen it in another
Oh,
theater
okay.
that was like.
I know. I'm trying to think. I'm like, what? Where would
We're all doing them
Gills all,
We're
gills
all-
all.
we're all moonwalking?
That's fucking
No,
funny.
Michael was
It's an interesting moonwalk there, Gil.
the sound. The sound.
I was like
system.
an Egyptian.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Where you go? You went like that? I didn't even look
You
at
didn't-
him.
were you watching the movie? Did you see his dance moves right
No,
now?
I
dude?
didn't see
Oh
him.
my god, that's
That
not
was my
Michael
impression.
Jackson. Show Michael Jackson and show what he just did. Jesus, dude.
That's how I dance.
Funny.
There's
Michael
a lot
Jackson.
of good movies
I don't
coming out
dance like
though.
Boogie. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen the Michael one yet. I really want to watch it.
Oh my
Is
god!
it good? Did you
I
cry?
watched
Like,
it
what?
twice.
You did?
Yeah, it was
Fuck, I need
so
to watch it.
good.
Did you like it, or are you just saying? 'cause-
No, I liked it.
No,
did?
he's
It was cool.
he's a really big Michael Jackson.
Yeah. All right. Let's just get it fucking out there.
I'm a
Do
big
you
Michael
think-
Jackson.
Do you
Big
think,
Michael Jackson fan.
Do you think
No.
he did anything to kids?
No,
I don't either.
no.
I don't think so.
I don't think like why the fuck would this motherfucker create the Neverland? You know what I mean? Like I genuinely feel like he was trying to help kids because that was taken away from him.
I do too.
You know? And it's just like it's crazy the stories that you hear.
And the majority of like the kids that were investigated all said no.
Exactly.
He was never convicted, never tried. There was nothing. I mean, they followed him for like 20, 25 years of like trying to get him, and there was nothing.
Was it that long? 20 years?
Yeah, it was like
It was
20.
from when he went to black to white. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
They were still after him when he was still
But
black.
even like the families.
Hey, that's when it started.
So there's one family, and I was watching a case, the case, and I guess they came out again, but there was a particular family that he helped that were the ones that brought up the allegations. So after he helped them, like he helped them a lot, and the mom kept wanting more and more money.
So it was a greedy ass bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once they try to stop like, okay, like this is too much. And she would be like, oh, my son needs to go and sleep with you, Michael. My son needs to go and be at Neverland Ranch, and I'm going to bring my other kids, and like stuff like that. So she started becoming really intense. And once they started trying to stop her is when she started like
All the
allegations,
Of
the kids.
course.
But I didn't know that later on she would get arrested for check frauds. So she had like a lot
Oh.
of check fraud.
Wow.
So I'm like,
That's kind of fucked up. Like
Yes.
these parents, a lot of these parents were, like you said, pushing them to go sleep. They're like, what kind of fucking parent allows?
Yeah.
I was never allowed as a child, and I ain't nobody. You know what I mean? Like I was never allowed to sleep over at anybody's
Neither
house,
was
not
I.
even a cousin's. Like my parents were fucking strict with me. You know,
yeah,
they
and you're
knew
gonna
ahead of the
let
game.
an adult,
Huh?
and you're gonna let your kid go with an adult.
Just because he's a celebrity? Like what
It's
the fuck?
like Gil won't know this, but you know, like Gloria Trevi. Do you know the story? Like
I've
behind her?
watched the
So that you watched the thing, right? So
Yeah.
you know how like Sergio Andrade,
Yeah.
when they put all the girls into this house
Yeah.
because he was gonna make them famous,
yeah.
they were children too, and the
Literally.
parents are like, okay,
Yeah,
you
all
know,
stupid.
if it's gonna
So-
make them
so-
famous.
So for our listeners that don't know, mainly me.
He's
So
like, "Yeah, me."
for the listeners that don't know
So
what you're
Gloria
talking about,
Trevi
what
is
is
this
this?
like singer, right? But she started singing when she was a kid,
Okay.
and then she joined this like group, and there was this man that was a music producer, Sergio Andrade, and he was an older man already at that time, and
okay.
he would tell the parents like, "Oh, let your daughters join this house." So he had like a house where
Yeah.
all the young girls
R.
would
Kelly.
live.
Pretty much R.
course.
Kelly.
Yeah, like an R. Kelly,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even R. Kelly, like when you see the
Yeah.
thing of the parents letting their
Let-
kid
They're
live there.
fucking 14, 15 years old. Why? No.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with these
And-
people? They
and-
want, because they want the money.
Yeah.
That's what they care for. You know, and you're so blinded by the money that you're willing to put your child at a stranger's, you know, just
Yeah.
because they're rich.
And I don't
that's-
condone what they like.
Fuck
R.
no.
Kelly and them, they're freaking monsters,
Yeah.
right? But what we're saying is the fact that the parent, like,
Mm-hmm.
why would you even put your child into that atmosphere?
I think that all these parents should take responsibility on that
Yeah,
shit.
and they
like-
don't, and that's the
Yeah.
thing, and that's what makes me sad about Michael Jackson, because I truly believe that
Yeah.
he didn't, and he died thinking that everybody fucking hated him.
I know.
Like, that's sad.
That is sad. I mean, that's another conspiracy there. Like,
Is he
the,
dead?
the doctor gave him a little extra,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that it's lethal, you know? So, I don't know. I just think Michael Jackson was going to open up, just like all these other people who do open up and whoop, they die,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know? Let's not talk about that because then we're going to die. We ain't bringing up shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but
I
mean,
know.
I think what happens is that there's all these like the man that you're talking about, like all these Harvey Weinstein is one, Dan Snyder from Nickelodeon is another.
I haven't
think
watched that one yet. I
Well,
need
you
to
should
watch
watch it.
that one.
it's really good.
It's a little disturbing, but
It's pretty frightening. I think what was the actor from iCarly that wrote a book?
the Wera
McCarty?
McCurdy.
McCurdy.
Janet McCurdy.
Janet McCurdy.
I don't know that.
She played, what was her character's name on iCarly?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
What's
So
with these
anyways,
sick fucking fucks. Like,
Yeah,
do
that's
do
what
you
I'm
want with a
saying.
Kid, dude, you're fucking nasty.
that's what I'm saying. So I think because of
Her.
that one.
Holy shit! Wait, so something happened to her too?
She talks about it, and she came out with a new book.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, which I want to
Oh.
read half his age.
Oh, half his age?
Mm-hmm.
What?
But she talks a lot about him in there.
Yeah,
and,
she doesn't name him specifically in the book, but she says like the producer, which obviously the producer of the Nickelodeon shows were predominantly
This
Dan
is why,
Schneider.
like, I know I always talk shit that, like, the fact, like, I should have been a child actress. And then I'm like, damn, my mom literally did save me from this fucking shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's not to say that it could have, but I mean,
But look
at that time, it more than
Amanda
likely could have.
Bynes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I feel fucking
Dude.
sad for her.
Dude.
Seriously
know.
sad for her. Like, look at her. She's not okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm all for everybody expressing how they want to, you know, look aesthetically, you know, on their appearance and whatever, you know, like everybody, oh, weird color hair or weird color cut or whatever the fuck, right? But nah, dude, like hers is like, like that's crossing the 5150 line. Like,
Yeah.
it's I feel bad. I'm not here to like talk shit on her. I feel bad. I hope that girl gets fucking help,
she's
dude.
not okay, and she
No.
probably will never be okay. It's like Britney Spears. Britney Spears will
Yes.
never come back.
Yeah, that shit was sad too, dude. Like, so the moral of the story is fuck your parents and do what you want to do. No, dude. Just don't take your kids to do some shit, man. Just be involved. Be an involved parent. Don't leave your kid alone with anybody.
Yeah.
No matter how much dollar signs are being presented.
Yeah.
And I also feel like a lot of these kids should, like, it should be something where if you are like a child actor or a child in entertainment, you should be taking therapy, like, with it. Because what happens is that you skip childhood.
Yeah,
You skip childhood and you go straight into adulthood.
literally.
Even if you're a kid on set, like, that's not normal for the average kid. So it's
And they're
like,
around a bunch of adults.
Yeah, I'm
too.
waiting for the day. Maybe it has happened, or it will happen, or maybe it hasn't. But Leonardo DiCaprio, he's been in Hollywood pretty much since his whole like teenage years, all the way up into adulthood. And honestly, I wonder what's gonna like come out
from
like
him.
from him.
Yeah.
Like I just watched a YouTube video not too long ago about him and Tobey Maguire. That how they were like Spider-Man, that they were like really good friends when they were younger. I had no clue.
Are they around the same age?
I think Leo's a little bit older than
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire's.
Interesting. That's a good fucking.
Yeah, they
Put it out there, Leo. Tell us what the fuck happened to you.
yeah.
Yeah,
have your
well,
back.
I think just everybody in general. Joaquin Phoenix has
He
been.
started young too.
He started young too.
También
Well,
está-
his brother River Phoenix.
I don't know him.
Yeah, his he died
He
like
died.
in the early 90s,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
late
of
80s,
an
early
overdose?
90s.
Shh.
Yeah, he overdosed like outside like the Viper Room or something in downtown LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at like Drew Barrymore. Did you ever see Drew
her,
Barrymore's
yeah.
story?
Yes.
dude,
Drew Barrymore
that's
was
right.
like 9 years old
In a club.
At a club.
At a club drinking.
Drinking, she said
Partying.
Drugs.
she started like smoking weed at like 10,
That's
and then she would
wild.
do like coke, and
That's wild.
and her mom would just let her like parade around Hollywood on her
That's
own.
mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck no. My parents like would like if I drank a fucking they slapped the shit out of me. Like, nonetheless, a cigarette, like or weed. Fuck no. I didn't try weed till I was like 18, and
Yeah,
I didn't even know how to do it. You know, that's nuts, dude. Poor kids.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's kind of like you're put in a situation where it's like your parents really pushed you onto that. It's like grooming.
mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna say it might trigger people. It's kind of like grooming the transgender kids, like a little 9-year-old. Why the fuck? You know, I've heard stories where parents are literally dressing their child into a certain sex because that's the sex that they wanted but didn't get. Like, have you seen these documentaries? It's fucking nuts. Like, it's a form of grooming, you know? I'm not against, like, when you're 18, make a fucking decision. When you're 9?
Yeah.
Fuck
I think
no.
just making any big decision or leaving it up to, I don't know. I'm indifferent, like, because I'm like, yeah, okay, let your child express themselves,
Yeah.
but to a certain extent that won't endanger them
Yeah.
when
like, giving them hormones.
when they grow up.
Like, they haven't even hit puberty.
I think like my perspective on what you're saying is I'm somewhere, I don't want to say in the middle, but I think like if you know when your child is different, right? And your
do.
child wants to express themselves.
Yeah.
That's on you as a parent if you want to, embrace that.
Yeah.
But like you said, if it's forced, then
Yeah.
that's a different
Right.
a different story. And I
Yeah.
think that forcing can be, and we've seen it throughout Hollywood, we've seen it throughout maybe even our own families, of just forcing children to be or do things that don't always fit, and it could be, like you said, gender, it could be profession, it could be careers, it could be anything, like sometimes you have those parents. I know I've seen it personally, like, oh, I want my kid to like soccer, my kid's gonna be the next soccer star,
hate it, right?
and they fucking hate it. Like it's like, and that's where we're kind of what you were talking about earlier, kind of to go back. It's like your parents made these decisions for you because they thought like, okay, this is what I know, and I think this is what the best is. But when as a parent is it like too much, right? When do you, as a parent, and again, I can't speak on it because I'm not a parent, but I did grow up in a household where my parents were strict. My mom did let me do and express myself, but nonetheless, it was always like I knew like my mom is the boss, and it's like, and now as an adult, like I struggle because I don't live at home. I don't live with her or anything, and still all of my, like, a lot of things that I do is like, oh, like, would my mom be okay with it? And
even now,
oh, and shit. Gil will be like, are you serious? And I'm like, damn. It's something
dude, I'm just trying to order a pizza, bro.
Not that.
Should I put my
no, not to that extent.
Hey, she's like, my mom always said there's no pineapple on
no, actually I am a pineapple on pizza guru.
Oh,
no,
shit.
but
that's another topic.
But like there's just certain things, and it's like I didn't realize until I got with Gil that those are things that are like, oh shit, that's not normal. You know what I mean? And for me, it's my reality because I always listen to my parents. I always, and it's hard, and it's hard to unlearn freaking, I'm 35, but let's say 30 years of that, of not knowing that was, and again, my parents weren't controlling, but it was just culturally, that's what you do. And especially when you're a woman in a Latino household, it's like even more.
Feels like, fuck, let's change the topic.
No. No, he knows because we have these conversations,
Yeah.
And that's the nice thing.
I just know from hearing, from listening to those types of stories.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's different, right? Because one, I'm a male. Two, two is that I really didn't grow up with both parents, and I think because of that, it completely changed I guess between like our relationship, her relationship between her and her family, my relationship between my family is completely different. Completely different. So I get perspective on something that I never really understood or cared to understand until now, till we're together. And sometimes it's just like, whoa, it's like mind blowing. I don't know, just to hear that.
And I'm on like the same aspect of her, which is, again,
right.
I'm 40 years old, and it's just like, fuck, I shouldn't do that because my mom, my dad, and when does that stop? Does it stop? Who knows?
And it should. It should, because it's healthy to put boundaries. And and just recently I started like having conversations with my mom where I was like, hey, like, I just want to let you know that, I'm not going to do this and this and that. And when you say this and that, it affects me. And then she'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, and again, it's just things that we've conditioned. Like, they were conditioned to be that type of parent, and then we were conditioned to be that type of child. So it's like there are things that my mom didn't even know is affecting me, and she's like, oh, I don't want you to live your life being affected by these things. Like, and that's the healthy part, is that I'm able now to speak up, and luckily she's able to listen and do those things. But like you said, like, when will it end? Does it ever end? And I think that it has to start from us.
I think that it won't end. I don't know. To me, this is just, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just my thought on it. This is my thought process. I don't think it will ever end. I think there's just going to be a different version once you start accepting certain parts in that type of relationship and work on the parts that you feel that are good for you or that are not good for you. You understand what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Right.
Yeah. And it's true. Like, because as you get older, you're just like, wait, I don't need to ask or have approval of you know, certain things that we're choosing to do.
Yeah.
But it's how do you break that cycle too?
Yeah, it's hard because you've lived 35, 40 years of this type of or using this type of framework in your brain, and you trained your brain to think about this all your life. Now you have to back maneuver and reinvent the way you not reinvent the way you think, but you have to change a little bit. It's hard.
New. It's not even going back. It's literally going forward and creating this whole new version of yourself.
Of self-independence too.
But I think that it has to do with not just the way that you this type of like thinking and breaking cycles of thinking is you can approach this to any bad thought that you have throughout whatever your life is. Right. Say you're a very jealous person, or you're this, you're that. You can, even though you've thought about this or had this frame of thinking like all your life, a person can change, but you have to be willing to put in the work to change that.
Yeah, it can apply to
change the way
life.
you think.
True.
But it takes work. You have to do it. You have to put in the work, and you have to be accepting of that.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is like, I never wanted to try drugs because I was so fucking afraid of my parents. Like, genuinely, you know, and it's crazy because like growing up, all these people were telling me, dude, your parents are so fucking strict, like this and this and that. And I'm just like, okay, and look at how you are. You know what I mean? You had a kid at 16. I was kidding. But it's just like, you know, again, do I really want to try cocaine? No, because I know what the fuck it can do to you. And then it's like, I already know, for example, like I can't have like a lot of caffeine. Like one time I took an Excedrin because I had a migraine. I had no idea there was fucking a shitload of caffeine in that motherfucker. And I was like I was at work and shit. My parents had to come pick me up. And they're just like, what the fuck did you do? And I'm like, I took an Excedrin. You know what I mean? Like I took an Excedrin. Like it's just crazy. But yeah, you know, I don't know. Parents, for the most part, parents have like, you know, like they want good for you.
Yeah, they want they want you to live your life and to succeed and to live the best version of yourself.
Absolutely.
But, you know, humans, we're not perfect.
Yeah. You know, I told my parents, technically I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm going to try mushrooms. I fucking straight up told my mom, like, I'm going to try mushrooms. I've never done anything else. I've only drank, you know, not anymore, but I used to, and then weed. And then I'm not going to do anything else. Like, I just want to try mushrooms one time. She's like, ¿Qué es eso? You know? And then I was just like, well, you know, whatever. Kind of briefly explained it to her to the point where she doesn't really need to know too much. And I was like, I'm going to do it with my brother. He's going to be there. You know, it's going to be cool. Like, whatever. And I did it. And it was a weekend that my parents were, like, out of town, you know? And so it was just funny. Like, I was at least 35, you know, telling my mom, like, Mom, I want to try mushrooms. Like, that's just weird. Like, I think that's weird, but that's the type of relationship I have with my parents. That I'm very open.
Oh, that's good.
Right? And then I told her, I don't think I told her fully, like the full experience, but, you know, I do joke about it because it was a trip. Like, I fucking did too much. And I did 2 different strains. And then I did weed on top of that. Not a good idea.
Oh.
Not a fucking good idea.
Yeah.
I thought I had midget hands.
I
felt like my hands were like this.
I don't think you could take too much of mushrooms.
Well, no, yes you can.
But if you top it off with weed, yeah.
But I've never done it.
Oh,
I did
okay,
2
all right.
different strains.
I see.
For my first time,
yeah,
that
for your
was
first
too
time
much. I
having
felt
too much.
You know the movie Alien?
Yeah.
And you know how it's coming out of your stomach?
Yeah.
I had pain in my belly button, and I was like, "It's a fucking alien gonna come out!" of me." Like it was a trip. My hands were fucking melting, and I was like, "I can't fucking take them off." Like I looked in the mirror, and you're not supposed to do that. Yo, I look like a dead body. Like I genuinely, I was like, "Ah, what the fuck?" Like I was tripping. That was too much.
I remember this one time I looked at the mirror, and
A while on shrooms?
my face was like switching between like different, like my face like transformed into like my dad,
Oh, shit.
and then my grandpa,
Oh, shit.
and then my grandpa's grandpa, and then my grandpa's grandpa's dad. It was like all the way up to like an ancient looking like Mexican dude. And then like it kept on going further and further into like an
Time
early human Neanderthal type of dude. It was crazy. I was like, what is happening? Oh my God.
And that was just on shrooms?
Yeah.
And you think you still didn't have enough or what? That sounds like you had a lot, bro.
It was there's been some times that it's good for you. Honestly,
Hell
like
yeah.
for mental health
Yeah.
and therapy, I think that something like psychedelics or psilocybin can really in like the right hands can heal a person.
I agree. Because when I was done, like the following, first of all, best sleep I've ever had in my motherfucking life.
You're laughing, you're crying,
Yeah.
you're
Everything.
just purging out this energy out of your life, and
literally the negativity.
yeah.
Because the next day, I was the happiest person I've ever been, and I have road rage. No one was pissing me off on the road, and you can sense it in your aura, you know, in your energy, and your what have you. And speaking of purging, I've done combo, so I guess do you know what combo is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, dude, look up combo with a K, and I went to
Anything with spelled with a K that you take is got to be crazy.
So it's fucking frog poison that they introduce to your body. So
Oh, is it the one that they do with like a little
burn,
needle?
Or they
do something, right?
Oh my God.
Like not like crazy burn, like a little fucking cigarette burn, you know? And
That starts to
no.
okra.
No.
I've seen what you're. Y te deja como a little
There it
mark,
is,
right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
Little circles.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So see the frog poison. This is a practice. See the picture of the burns right there?
Right here,
Like that. So the more is fucking intense, dude. So I think they first tried to do 4 little burns and it didn't hit me. And then they added one more. And then, you know how you were talking about the fucking time warp?
Yeah.
I literally I could feel my fucking blood circulating through my skin. And I was like, ooh.
Whoa.
And then very quickly threw up, purged everything out. But that was a trip.
Pull it
to
up
me.
because I want to see. I want to read exactly like what it is and the properties of it. I can't really read that. It's kind of blurry.
It was an intense experience. And so at first, because, you know, again, I had never done anything. I hadn't done shrooms at that point either. I was still, you know, just weed and alcohol. And when I did, because remember how I was telling you about my hives and all this stuff? I was so desperate to just find a fucking cure that I was willing to try anything, go to foreign countries and all this shit. And so I heard that this, your immune system boosts like crazy.
Oh.
And it's a huge detox and
The
all this shit.
peptide symphony. The combo secretion contains a highly sophisticated cocktail by bioactive peptides. Peptides are short chains of amino acids that can act as messengers. When applied to the skin, they enter the lymphatic system and bind to specific cellular receptors in the human body, triggering profound physiological shifts. Whoa. Peptides are all the rage at the moment.
So a lot of people who have certain diseases go do this.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Because you see how it's the lymphatic system?
Yeah.
So the lymphatic system is your trash can of your body. That's your lymphatic system literally holds every fucking nastiness in your body. That's why we should really be doing lymphatic cleanse. I mean, like massages and things like that. Like the Chinese culture, they'll pat.
do like the
They
wash
pat.
the
They
thing.
pat where all your lymph nodes are
Wow.
to help drain all this shit and get it out of your body. So that's why I'm telling you, I went to go do this because I was like, I don't give a fuck it. And it's a 4 to 5 hour process. You can't eat before, I think, 4 to 5 hours also.
And are there places that do this?
Yeah,
like
dude. I
under
kind of want like
under the table type of things,
no,
or
it's
is
like
it?
legit?
Oh,
Not even under the
Oh, they're like legit places
Yeah.
that you can go and
Yeah.
do this.
I'll
Like
send you the
wellness
info.
centers and stuff.
Yeah, like Ayurveda kind
Okay.
of thing. You know,
Got it.
it was
Okay, so it's not
this
on.
is practiced typically in the Amazon.
Okay,
This
so
is where it
but
comes from.
what I'm asking is, it's not.
No, it's not
It's not a
underground
practice
or
that,
fucking-
like, say, oh, I'm gonna go do ayahuasca, and it's
No.
like in
Yeah.
the rainforest
Yeah.
or
No,
some dude's garage.
I want to go do ayahuasca. That's what I was supposed to do next month. I was supposed to go to Peru, but that's not happening, and I will eventually. But this is a trip, so this is something that's literally practiced in the Amazon. And back then, I'm gonna bring up fucking apocalypto for whatever reason. So no, but this is true though. They would give the hunters this, and they would just be fucking fast, and they were able to like really like focus and find,
Well,
So
that's
it's
what
like
they.
a natural like Coke.
I mean,
I
Well,
mean, you know,
Coke
what
is
I'm saying.
generally natural.
yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
no,
what I
this
mean.
was I want to go back and do it again because it's such a huge detox to your body. That's what I was ultimately trying to do because I had just quit alcohol. I was trying to find something to help me,
Okay. Well, that's
And-
good that you tried this, knowing that you want to make a.
Yeah, and so you have to
change.
talk to it, by the way,
Yeah.
because these people are. If you look at the people who's doing this shit, you're like, oh, peace, love, brother, like all the hippies and shit, and so they're just like. And you meditate before, and it's a whole fucking process, dude. Like I feel like you would laugh the entire time. You'd be like, "This is fucking weird," but
No, I could get pretty weird.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
So they're all like, first you meditate, you're laying, you're relaxed. You have to. They shoot some shit up your nose. By the way, I can't.
Oh my God.
It's spelled rape, but it's rape. Yeah.
Oh my God, why would-
Oh,
I
I
know.
think
Whoa.
I seen.
They blow this thing up your nose. It's
yes.
not rape. It's literally spelled rape, but it's rape. And I don't know what's in it either. And that's supposed to help calm you down and all this shit.
Yes,
And
I've
I didn't
seen
even do
that.
the eye drop thing because that one was sounding more trippy and scarier. And I was like, oh, fuck
You're
that
like,
shit.
"Nah, my
I would have
eyeballs."
probably saw some stuff that I don't think I wanted to see.
Right.
So I only did that. And then I did I don't remember which arm it was. I did the combo. And so I'm telling you, dude, when it fucking hit me and I was tripping out because I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck is happening. And they're like, relax, talk to it, tell it what you want it to do and all this shit. And I'm just like, I just want to heal. I'm just like, everybody is going through some fucking shit in the room, dude. Like everybody's crying, yelling, screaming, like all kinds. But these people are like going to you and just trying to like calm you down.
They're the shamans.
Pretty much, and after you throw up, then you continue meditating. They do like sound music, like boom, boom, and all these things. And then, dude, the next day, like I just felt at peace. I felt happy. I felt how we should feel as humans, and I've only done it once, and I kind of want to go do it again because I genuinely think like, we as humans, not just because of what we consume, like eating or drinking or, drugs or alcohol, but like phones, certain relationships, and just TV and just like all these things, like it fucks with people's minds. Like it genuinely fucks with people's minds. And this kind of is like a little, like just a little detox of getting rid of that. Because, dude, my fat ass loves McDonald's and that's bad for you. And I fucking know, but damn, those fries are so good. You know what I mean? And it's just like, we're killing ourselves.
Right.
Fucking trashy ass water out there. Like everything,
Yeah.
the pollution. Like fucking Garden Grove just had this whole chemical thing. Like I was super close to that, So all these things that we just do that's so bad for our body. That's just like, let's get
Right.
this out. Let's get this out,
And to what we were talking about earlier, just the way that we think, like mentally, right? The way that we, I guess, condition ourselves to think and to react and respond to certain situations in life. I think that's not that, like, you need more than that, right? So the proper mindset, the changing of the way that you think and live, but also on top of that, using these psychotropic elements to actually benefit your mental health, I think is like the combination between both those things. That's why I think psychedelics are they're very helpful to a person the way they live, because you like with any other I guess quote unquote drug or anything that you take in, like there's nothing like psychedelics does to your mental health, and then plus physically too. Like just a combination of just both those things. They call it in the like the you were saying that you felt the day after you felt like amazing. They call that like the glow, I guess, because that's when you feel like most like at
your
peace.
highest self.
You're right.
You know, because I had people.
Because the experience is just it's wild. Like you can't comprehend it, and to explain it to somebody that hasn't experienced it is very hard to like verbalize that experience. And even if you do, they won't get the full scope of that experience. You're
never going to understand until you experience it for yourself. Do I think, these things are the cure for everything? No, because I think at the end of the day, it's really mentally, everyone's, mental capacity or health, I should say. And it's going to make me talk about this book. This is like my first book that I ever read from front to back. And it was called Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph Nguyen. And once I read that book, I was just like,
oh, I think, you know what? I think I have that on my wish list in Amazon.
Buy it. I'm telling you, that book was the one that so when I stopped drinking alcohol, that was one of the first books I purchased, and the first book that I read all my entire life. I was skimming. I was using the internet to tell me what the book was about, like straight up, sorry, teachers. But that one right there, and it's such a simple concept. Don't believe everything you think, and so it's just a trip like that, just that in itself, because your enemy in your head is constantly like, you're a loser, you're fat, you're this, you're that, you know what I mean, like you're never gonna be anything, whatever it is. And it's just like, those aren't your thoughts, those are not your thoughts, so when you come out of this state of mind after doing what have you, whether it's
because it takes you, like, this is my experience, it takes you out of your mind, and it shows you, I'm gonna sound crazy, it shows you like you on a higher plane. I have no clue what that means, and I don't even think,
a different perspective.
Right. It shows you it shows you who you are,
your highest self,
as a person. Right. It shows you who you are and what you need to work on, and how
it opens
different
doors to like where you can go.
And they call this period the integration period, because you have this experience, right? And then there's a period between your psychedelic experience, and then you use whatever you've learned or witnessed or experienced throughout that experience. You use that and integrate it into your life. So there's a period. I read this book. It's called like it's called The Psychedelic Experience by Jim Halpert and Timothy Leary. And I don't know if you know the history, but Timothy Leary and Richard Halpert were the Harvard professors that used to give their not their patients, but their students. They used to have these massive mushroom trips. And they used to. It was back in the early 60s.
Oh, fuck.
And at Harvard.
Legal at that time, no? Or is it after? Was it undercover or no?
It was undercover. They ended up getting caught by Harvard. They got fired. Timothy Leary ended up starting the whole counterculture and hippie culture based on what he learned in Harvard.
Yeah.
And then Richard Halpert, I think he went to India, and he became like a guru called, and he changed his name to Ram Dass, and he started using like what he learned in the psychedelic trips. He started using that and teaching other people. He stopped doing it, but he started teaching people how to to reach those psychedelic experiences
Yeah.
without mushrooms.
Oh, that's interesting.
So he gave, I'll give you like
Is
a
this
quick
like
story.
the placebo effect now, where you're just like pretend, like you know how they give you the pill that has it and
Right.
it doesn't?
No, what he was saying is that from the story goes that he gave mushrooms to like this, I forgot his name, but he gave the mushrooms to like this not shaman, but like this monk in India
Oh.
that I guess like already reached higher consciousness. He gave him the mushrooms, and the guy was the guru was like, there's no difference.
Shut up.
And he told Ram Dass, he was like, any human being can reach this type of higher consciousness through meditation.
Damn it.
So after he told Ram Dass that any man can do it, Ram Dass for the next like decade started trying to teach people that you can reach this higher consciousness through meditation and through these different ways of living your life. So I don't know why I got to Ram Dass and the guy in India.
Cool, because we were talking about the consciousness and like the process of doing the shrooms,
And you
like,
said integration period.
Right. So
Taking you-
yeah. So that's where I went. I think I did like I really dove deep into like the history of psychedelics. The main like just learning about Timothy Leary was just in itself, because I love the 1960s. I
Yeah.
love that
that era.
the counterculture era, just like everything that happened, the music, the art, the poetry.
Well, technically everything was legal at that time until
Right.
the fucking CIA fucked it all up.
Well, it was legal until like I think technically it was legal up until 1972 that's when they started like technically made it illegal, but I think 1968 was the year that they started like telling people it wasn't legal. Yeah. They used to like throughout the 50s, dude, everybody was dropping acid.
Yeah,
Everybody.
everybody was doing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think wasn't it because they started rebelling against the government? How this really initiated?
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think just acid was just everywhere. Like psilocybin.
Have you ever done that? I've never done that one. I kind of am like, again, one of those like, fuck, do I want to? Like,
I think just do as much research as you can based on yourself, and then also having. I'm pretty sure you heard this before. They have this thing called set and setting. So just your mindset
oh, okay, yeah.
of when you do any type of psychedelics, and then setting too is you did the right thing of just doing it with somebody that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, my brother.
Right.
And it was at his home too.
Yeah. So
And it's true because I was just like, okay, don't think about anything. Just positive. It's going to be a good experience. Because initially I did start tripping. And my sister-in-law was like, just relax. It's, like she's all being peace and love and shit. And, which helped me because.
yeah. No, you need that. Yeah. There's a story of this undercover. I think he was like he worked for the government, and they used to have these blind experiments where they used to dose like government workers
Shit.
and
Without their knowledge?
without their knowledge.
What the?
Yeah.
Fuck? That's fucked up.
Yeah, and it was LSD. They were blindly.
Oh, hell no.
So they were at this party, this government party, and they were like just to see, because I don't know if you know, but
That's not cool, dude. That's like
They're-
fucking giving a date rape drug.
Yeah.
They
I just
were-
want to see how you react. Like, what the fuck?
basically that's
Science.
right. No, that's what they were doing
That's nuts.
with acid. They were trying. So the MK Ultra project that the government was doing, they wanted to see if LSD can be used as a mind control substance. So they were getting these groups of government workers and blindly dosing them to see if they were able to control their minds. So they did this in, I think, like in a cabin with all these different scientists, and they blindly dosed them. And then one of them, he started like he had a horrible experience, bad trip, if you will, and his family like over time was thinking like, oh my God, this guy, he was just not being himself like the couple weeks after that. And then they wanted to interview him to see how he was after the trip. And he was so paranoid. They met, I think it was at a hotel in downtown Los Angeles. This was the late like 1950s.
Yeah.
So they met there, and then the story goes is that he met with 2 government agents. It was him. He was a scientist that worked in he was a scientist army. He was a scientist in the army. He was there in the motel room, and there's 2 versions of the story. Anyways, he ends up running out of the hotel room, falling and dying.
Shut up.
So according to the 2 CIA agents there, they say that he went crazy and killed himself.
That's fucked.
But also, I mean, we think that it could have been the other way, where they wanted to eliminate him because once he found out, once he found out that he was blindly dosed, he even went more paranoid because he was helping develop the MK Ultra project.
Fuck, dude. That's nuts, man. That's fucked up. Like literally against his consent.
And that's I think that's like.
That's just one story.
I don't want to say the misconception, but I think that like any psychedelic drug right now, I think it's used very loosely, where it's like, let's go to a rave and get all crazy, or I'm gonna go to a party and I'm gonna be on shrooms. And it's like, I think that a lot of these drugs, and it dates back to like, prehistoric times, or like just like indigenous times. It's like it was used. They weren't used recreationally. They were used in ceremonies. They were used in being able to see things, to open your consciousness and things like that. So it's like, I think that, because I'm not one to do drugs or anything like that. Like I'm like you. Like I've never done, I smoked weed or whatever. But I think that psychedelics, there is a certain extent, like if used correctly, and I think that they should always be used correctly and with intent. And also, like Gil was saying, like going in with the mindset of like, okay, this is, I need it, and this is what I'm looking to get out of it, and I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna do all these things, and then after even putting in the work of whatever you've seen, whatever you experienced, and continuing to use it, I think like it is something positive,
Yeah, that's true. Because I think in therapy they're using that like microdosing to help like a lot of people like in the war.
With PTSD.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously there's good and bad in everything that you do, and I think that the struggle is, where do you find the balance? And then even now, like trusting what you're being given.
Absolutely,
bro. Like. They're fucking up weed now, because weed is doing so good with sales. Yes, dude.
Oh my God.
Aren't they like lacing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just like big pharma don't fucking like that shit,
Yeah.
So they're just like, man, all these weed consumers, the alcohol industry isn't liking that because the alcohol industry is dropping too and all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can get into conspiracies.
Well, the new generation now, they're not. I was just talking to my coworker about this. I was like, the new generation now, they're not drinking.
Yeah.
Nobody's drinking.
Yeah.
Even now, look at there's
they're not even socializing.
They're not even talking.
They're just talking to a phone. Like, remember?
Yeah.
Our generation was like, I think they're like the biggest.
We're the
drinkers
drunkest.
recorded.
That was a hot mess. Trust me.
I
talk about that life.
And now
Four
all the
Locos?
kids are like sober, or
You bring back a Four Loko, I'll come back out of retirement.
I don't know.
The original
Wait, is
recipe.
Four Locos not around anymore?
The original recipe that we used to drink. They changed the recipe.
People were like dying.
People were dying.
How the fuck were people dying? Like, because they drove drunk?
No, because
or?
there was so much caffeine mixed with alcohol
In there?
in the Four
They
Loko.
were getting
I
like
didn't
heart
know there was
attacks.
caffeine in
Yeah.
there. No wonder I always felt weird.
I never
Yeah.
had one.
I drank like 3
Yeah.
in a night.
Yep.
And was trashed out of my mind, and then still kept drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's why they changed the recipe, because people were like, young kids were getting heart attacks.
Yeah.
This is literally news to me. here on your show.
But there's so many things. There's so many things I did that I'm like, how the fuck am I alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm
I
like
did do Nas.
scared.
I forgot to mention
Oh.
that. I don't even remember what the fuck it did to me other than make me feel.
You didn't like fall?
I don't know.
I remember.
That's the thing I don't
I remember
remember.
going to like shows because I used to go to like ska shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they would get in a circle, and then they would get the Nas, and then
Get
they
the
would do
balloon.
it, and then I would just see someone go and
Really?
fucking fall in the cement, and I was like, ooh. See, and that's
Don't
one
wanna
of the
do
things that
that.
I told my mom. I was like, damn, at least I wasn't like drugging myself.
Yeah.
I was getting drunk, but I wasn't.
Me too.
You know.
Yeah, me too. That's crazy. I literally forgot. I didn't know. I was like at a high school party and sure after high school, and I remember the fucking Smirnoffs and whatever, the my card lemonade. And then friends and then I would like hit it and whatever. But I don't remember what the fuck I felt. Like just lightheaded is what I felt because I was scared to do too much. Also,
Yeah.
But fuck, that was a trip. Yeah, we had fun back then. That's what we're getting to.
We did, and then you grow up and look at like now you don't drink. Like
Yeah.
I don't drink,
Yeah.
and that's why I tell my mom I was like, you should just let it
Yeah.
get out of my fucking system. Because look,
Yeah.
like it
But-
probably would have been out a long time ago if you wouldn't have,
Yeah.
been so like you betrayed
fault,
me.
Mom.
Yeah, like, it's like- I know everything is like her.
That's basically what you're saying, dude.
I was a drunk because of you.
Yeah. No, that is true. So I had friends that I remember in junior high, like one of my friends, I'm not gonna say her name or whatever, but like her mom was never around. So she lived with her mom. There was no dad involved, right? So that girl, she would have guys over. She would have little house parties, like while her mom's fucking working and shit, and like alcohol and drugs. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it was fun. I didn't do anything. I didn't partake in any of this stuff because I knew damn well I'm not supposed to do this at this age. But it's mind blowing that that's happening. I don't know why the fuck I got into this topic.
I was a coke lookout for some guy in my freshman year.
What the fuck? He's a coke lookout,
I'm not
bro.
gonna say his name either because
Oh.
Wait, but what is a coke lookout?
he would literally. It was we used to have physics right in the morning. That was like
He
our
was making it
first
in physics?
period.
It was
No,
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
no,
He's all
seriously.
making.
That's how it
no.
started.
We had physics, and he literally would sit next to me. So the table was like a square table where 4 people sit, right? So I was always I was at the edge, and then he was next to me, and then he'd be like, "Hey, watch the teacher. Look that he's not looking." And I'm like, "What are you doing?" The first time that ever happened, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. Just tell me if he's looking." And then he would open his like binder. Remember when people would just carry binders, and he would put the line like on his homework or his whatever his worksheets, and then he would snort it, and then he was like, all right, thanks. And the first time I was like, oh my god. And then after it just became like, oh, okay, this person, I don't want to say, I almost said his name, but I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up? And I already knew every morning he would do his line of coke.
What grade were you in?
I was in 9th grade.
You know his schedule.
Fuck, dude. That's
Yeah.
wild, huh? Good morning. The teacher's not looking. Go ahead and do your line.
Yes,
what
that's
the
what I'm
fuck,
saying.
dude?
I was
That's
like-
nuts.
But what was I gonna do? No, I'm gonna tell on you.
Fuck, you should have.
You know,
First period, I got physics, and then I gotta watch Jorge. It's,
Yeah.
All right, so
He's all turning his paper in with freaking
Coke
remnants of
residues
course.
and,
dude. All right, so since we're gonna admit, my senior year, I remember a lot of us would fucking put like alcohol in like a Gatorade bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these fuckers would get all fucked up and shit. And I was just like, man, I'm having like one motherfucking sip and shit. Like, I'm still terrified of my parents. Like, fuck you guys. You know what I mean? But I'll partake just so I'm not a little bitch. You
Yeah.
know? That's a fucking cocaine, bro. A 9th grade? That's
That's what I'm saying. Like it was literally cocaine. And that's what I was telling my mom. I was like, look, like you either did a really good job or I'm like a very conscious person, which I know they did a really good job. But I never, like I was constantly in front of
around it. Yeah.
drugs,
Same.
around like I could have just been like, hey, give me some, you know,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
Oh, I was
and
scared.
knew.
Let me hit
I was
that.
too. I was scared.
Yeah,
Do you
fuck
guys-
physics. What the fuck, dude? That's nuts, dude.
I'm learning physics right now.
And you
I'm
know what's
experimenting.
crazy? He wasn't that bad of a student.
Because
But
he was
he
coked
was-
out.
yeah,
No shit.
pero
That fool
era
would pay
like-
attention to
He's like,
everything. Yeah.
I know the answer. I know the answer.
He was like, he came from a family that like partook in like gangs, and he was
there we go.
like a gang member, and like, you know, he was in ninth grade, and he was like cholito, but he still went to school. He ended up graduating.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fool
Yeah.
finishes homework in 5 minutes for everything.
Yeah.
Class is like, nah, I'm good, ready to go. Let's play football.
Do you guys remember when that also happened my ninth grade year? So that's like in 2000, because I was in
Okay.
ninth grade in 2004. Do you remember when they were huffing the axe?
Oh, I remember that one.
What?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
No,
I think it was like any aerosol can.
anything with aerosol.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the computer cleaner?
Computer cleaner
What the
era.
Fuck.
So you know, like a can, like let's say like
You
a
didn't,
hairspray.
you
know,
didn't
has
party or
aerosol.
what?
No,
No, I mean, I knew like the what was it called? The Robitussin had
Oh, the lean. What they
has
used
like
to call
an
it lean.
alcohol level.
Yeah, they used to call it
Oh,
lean.
codeine.
Yeah,
Codeine.
yeah.
Yeah, but they used to call the drink lean.
Oh, because
Mm.
you mixed that with
You would
yeah.
mix it with
Man, that's wild. Yeah, so
No,
our
this
era was
Yeah.
This was
We
like
experimented.
Axe. This is Axe body
Spray?
spray.
Like armpit? I mean, deodorant?
armpit
Oh,
deodorant.
mames.
Y
Yeah.
se lo ponían like,
Well, but they used to
what would
cover.
they do?
They used to cover like the spray to filter out all the chemicals, so that they would only get what would it what. Blah, blah, blah,
So
blah.
you wouldn't get like the deodorant
Yeah.
flavor in
I
your
was gonna
mouth?
say because that shit
Don't do
stinks,
aerosol,
makes me
kid.
sneeze.
I
It's
know.
too strong.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, so they'd get like a T-shirt.
They isn't you. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just
Are
kidding.
you telling us how you
I'm
did it?
just kidding.
No, I never did that.
Okay, but
So
tell
you
me how
say.
they did it.
So they got the can, the
Okay.
Axe can, and they would wrap the not like the tip with like a T-shirt.
You're right.
So they
a
would
damp
right.
T-shirt. You're right.
yeah, and then
So then
spray
just
it.
the fumes would.
Yeah, they will spray it, and then you'll like it'll filter out whatever like the chemicals and stuff in the can.
I remember a kid doing it while we were in lunch, but I would just see him in his backpack. Like, it's because I went to a predominantly like Black and Latino school, and
You can say it was ghetto. It's okay.
No, I love my school. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, I went to Paramount High School, and at that time, it
Oh,
was
shit.
we were coming out of the era of like gang violence, because
Yeah.
there was a time where Paramount did have a lot of gang violence.
Yeah.
So we were coming out of that, but then the kids of these gang members were in
Continuing.
school, and they weren't gang banging anymore, but they were doing drugs, you know.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And this kid would like go into his backpack, and then he just fell backwards and like cracked his skull on the thing. And then the security guards came, and then they found out like, and his backpack was full of Axe sprays.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was
Well,
like,
do you guys remember the time where these girls were sticking tampons up their coochie and dipping it with
in alcohol?
oh my God!
I don't understand people sometimes. Like, that's a little excessive.
Yeah.
Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, as a woman, like, we barely like using it for our cycle.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
imagine that's like scary.
That's
know.
gross.
They were
What
also
kind of alcohol?
I don't know.
What
Wouldn't
does
it clean it?
matter?
It wouldn't sting, right?
Yeah, that's
He's
what I was
like,
thinking,
rum?
isn't it
Like
burn?
flavored. Was it flavored rum beer?
They're all
Imagine doing an IPA,
Jack
putting
and
it up
Oh,
there
God.
Jack
no.
and
Jack and Coke.
The
You're
example,
like,
bro.
with the cherry.
no, what they were also. Did you hear when like the models were funneling
Oh, like an
alcohol?
old fashioned, please.
No, they were funneling alcohol through their butthole so that they wouldn't.
Oh, I seen that on
gain-
Jackass.
Yeah, they wouldn't gain weight. So it was a thing. It
Wait,
was
they
so
were
that-
putting what in the butthole again?
alcohol.
The alcohol makes them not gain weight?
Yeah, so instead of
Oh,
like,
because if it's in okay.
so instead of going like through
Yeah,
here
the
where it's
normal
gonna
process.
go into, uh-huh.
The normal process. Fucking
So it was
what's
going
wrong
through
with
their
people,
butthole,
bro?
and it was like getting them drunker, and then without all the fucking. How
That's
weird, huh?
tight.
And now everyone's like, no drugs, no anything, organic everything.
I think
Nosotros
because-
allá,
Yeah, because I think we were the experimental, like for what it is. The 60s had their own thing, 70s had their own thing, 80s had their own thing, 90s had heroin and Nirvana. I think the early 2000s we were because they've already like did so much stuff. Like we were
Well, but all of that
experimenting.
was taken away too. A
Right.
lot of that was taken away from us.
It was
so.
taken away. It was
we
made
knew-
illegal.
But we knew how it worked already.
Yeah.
So
Right.
our generation was looking for fucking new shit.
Finding
Hey,
new
it was
ways.
the physics class that
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
did.
on reinventing stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the butt thing with the drinking, I think that's always been
That's fucking weird.
a thing. Yeah.
Like, I don't even like taking big dumps. Like, I'm like, fuck. You know? Like, what the fuck am I sticking some shit on my ass for?
Taking a cold beer down there.
Bro.
I think it's like
Hey, which side is it going in?
right. I think it's like a beer bong thing.
Yeah, but in your butt.
Yeah. But I wouldn't put the tube up there, like hovering maybe like a quarter inch over.
I just made my butthole clench
Yeah, me
thinking
too.
about it.
It's
How about
hurting.
we don't think about it anymore?
Why are you considering?
I know he's all trying to figure out how he would do it.
Yeah.
He's like, what's the easiest way I can do it?
Well, look at people get those things that they get
Colonoscopies.
Yeah.
That's true.
no, but that's to test, right?
No, colonoscopy is when they clean out your colon
Yeah.
and they literally flush water into you. So the same way that
It's the same
alcohol-
thing.
Well, it is, but this is like,
I'm just doing it with
Hey, I wonder if they would like
an
shit
IPA or
themselves.
something. Huh?
well, that's a good point
Because any liquid in will
yeah,
make you...
I've actually had a colonoscopy, and you have to drink all this thing. You have to literally get everything flushed out of your system. So because then when they're gonna do it, they don't want shit coming out. So imagine these people who are they got a dirty ass rectum,
Yeah.
intestines and shit. Like, and then they're putting. How are they not like catching
don't
something
know.
at that rate? Like,
I haven't heard that being done in a while, but yeah, that was weird.
yeah, Gil, what are your thoughts, huh?
Let's try it. That's my
Ew.
Fuck, dude, my asshole hurt. Hell no.
No, thank you.
That's a no.
we can
Is this how we're coming to the end of our podcast? We're all funneling in the butt.
it all happened so we can put alcohol in our butt.
I don't even want to do a suppository, like,
No.
hell no.
We can add the
Hey, is it
butt
because it's
drinking.
Pride Month? We're talking about buttholes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can find out the different ways on.
No, we can't. We don't have to.
Yeah.
I just sometimes it get boring. I don't know. No. All right, I'm alone on this one.
You're
You
alone
are.
on this.
I'm not gonna try it. I'm just saying how I would do it.
I just feel like if I'm that desperate to go that route,
Yeah, you have
instead
a
of the
problem.
regular, you literally have a problem,
That's true.
And that's like,
What poses the question?
no, Gilbert.
No, what poses the question? So, say you're an alcoholic, right? And you're not drinking. See, when people
You're consuming.
are you drinking alcohol? And you can tell them, technically, I didn't drink it.
Wow.
I put it up my butt.
You're still
Bro.
consuming it.
It's a consumption.
Just there.
not from
It's
the
gone long
mouth.
enough. Your theory.
It's a good point though. And then I truly want to know the level of like drunkenness,
Well, it's
And is
supposed
it
to
like-
get you drunker.
Or maybe
Oh, it gets you
different.
drunker.
It
Right.
gets you drunker because it goes directly like
the bloodstream.
instead of having to go through your digestive tract, like it's literally just getting right into your blood.
How about a bidet, but instead of water going up there,
day.
it's there we go. I like that. I like your that.
Oh my god. Okay, so
They can make those.
my boyfriend has a bidet, and it's the weirdest thing to me. You know what I mean? Because I just want to like turn around and use it for like something else. Because I'm like, damn, this shit fucking shoots really hard. And it's a weird feeling because it's like,
You want to reverse cowgirl your toilet?
yeah, just like, oh, I like this how this feels. That's a trip.
The
Dude.
bidets are
They're really nice.
Yeah.
They're really nice. They got to start putting them in public areas.
I don't know how I feel about that because then everybody's like,
Everybody will be
Well, in
walking around
Japan, all restrooms have bidets.
clean. Most restrooms.
The majority.
The
of
updated buildings have them, but I want to say like at least 90%, right?
Yeah, that's what I said,
90% of public restrooms had a bidet.
really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they were enclosed too. I felt like so exposed coming back to the United States.
So you went to Japan, you experienced it, yeah?
Right.
Uh-huh.
So their restrooms are like literally like closets. Like there's no opening at the top, there's no opening at the bottom. You have complete privacy.
Yeah, like you could blow it up at any time and no one can hear you or smell it or anything.
Oh, I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even have buttons because they're like all their restrooms have a bunch of fucking buttons. And
How the fuck do you know what you button?
I was
you
just pressing
yeah,
shit.
you just gotta, you just gotta
I was pressing shit and praying to God nothing goes up my ass.
But there's a
Wait, but
button.
is it a toilet? Though?
Yeah, it's a toilet.
Okay.
So there's a
'cause-
button that actually does like
Perfume.
Perfume. There was a
Oh,
perfume one,
yeah.
but then
Perfume
yeah,
for
but
your-
then there was one that made noises like woody
vibrating?
noises. No, like calming noises.
So that you shit or
And
what?
I don't know if it was to calm you or to hide, like in case you're like, you know,
I
in
gotta
case
put
you're
the
like
volume up in that.
explosive?
un pedo or something,
Oh.
you know.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Literally. That's wild. The music thing is funny.
Uh-huh.
Is there a blow dryer too or what?
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then the seats are heated, like the toilet seat was
Wow.
heated.
This is fancy. This sounds expensive. Like, is that why they constantly have what is it called over there? Tsunamis?
They're all the water. I mean, it's just to them. It's very hygienic. Even when I went to Dubai, every restroom in Dubai, I was like, "Why is there a fucking floor drain in all the restrooms?" Every stall had a floor drain, and then I realized they have like a little manguerita, and it's to clean yourself, to wash yourself off.
Interesting.
So you would like, I literally would go to the restroom, and then the person next to me was like, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah.
You're like, my pussy ain't stinking tonight.
Yeah. So it wasn't like the toilet wasn't shooting, but there was a hose that and that would have it.
See,
So-
but this is where I question because, like, honestly, like, you know, what if the person before you got some and then they were just like, fuck it, they touched like and
Putting
then-
it in there.
That's what I think. Like, I get how it's like hygienic, but then it's also like, you know, I just don't trust people.
I think the water hose one, yes, but the bidet one, it's kind of hard.
But it's hard too. But think about here in America, a toilet, and you just have a thin paper that you cover with it. Some people don't even use those.
Yeah.
And it's the same concept.
Wipe that whole thing down with a bunch of fucking
So
seat
do I.
covers, and then I put like the seat covers they're folded. Like when you pull one out, it's folded. I put two here to here to here. You know, and just
yeah, because you can't just put one.
Just do the hover.
You fucking put one and then you sit
I
down
don't know
and
how
it's
bitches
wet
squat
or
on that
like,
shit.
No,
Bitches don't put nothing on the fucking toilet, and then there's supposedly squatting on the motherfucker, and then they still pissed all over the damn
hey,
seat.
that's what I heard.
That pisses
What?
me off.
That
Yep.
Oh, they
they
stand,
squat on the toilet,
but they put their feet
yeah,
on the seats
on the
and then they
toilet
squat.
like that and then squat on top
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
That's
How
pretty
true that
ergonomic.
is?
my fat ass could never.
Me,
Yeah.
Like I'm not a squatter.
I'd
I
be
think-
all on the
well,
floor.
well,
no,
they
Lord knows the seat was
Toda
moving.
miada. I know.
Shit all over your thigh.
Dude, you know what happened to me at fucking SoFi? So I went to go see Joe Coy and Fluffy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a shitter. Everything makes me shit. I told you I'm lactose. I eat stuff with cheese because fuck it. And I'm in the stall, and the stall doesn't close, So I'm like, okay, no one's gonna come. Like, this fucking bitch comes next to me, slams the door. There goes mine swinging, and I'm mid poop.
Oh,
And I was like, oh no. So then I was like, fuck, because it was swinging to the point where I was gonna be visible, So then I kind of got up, and I was like, oh, okay, let's see. And dude, a little piece of poop fell.
oh my god.
Yeah. I'm not a squatter. I told you.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to squeeze it so that it wouldn't. It was.
So now I see how people get poop on the seat.
Wait, but
sometimes.
how did
But
the
my
door
phone
like almost open? You didn't lock it?
No, because it didn't close.
You went on the big
properly.
stall.
I went in one of those stalls where the door.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah,
fucking
right.
installs it isn't putting them like close to the
Yeah,
little.
there's always a
lock.
Oh,
fucking
okay.
gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, fuck it, I gotta go. This is the one I got, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then the bitch next to me slams her door, causing mine to fucking
Oh,
open.
to open.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, dude. That was embarrassing.
I can't poop in public unless like I'm bubbling and I'm like I have to. I don't
I will
know.
shit
I go and I
wherever.
sit and I'm like
Now I do. Now I do because I
I
I'm
can't
just.
hold it, dude. Like I'm not gonna hold it.
I used to hold it back in the day when I was like like I started using public restrooms probably up until like I started at 25
Really?
maybe. Yeah. I just held it.
Oh, dude, I can't.
Yeah, I just held it. Where was I yesterday?
Marshalls makes me want to poop every
Where
time.
was I? I was at Target. I was at Target yesterday. Remember, I went to go look for
Oh, you did go to
a
Target?
suit. Yeah, I went to go look for a black and white suit, and we just ate. What did we eat?
We
That
went to
jacked up
BJ's.
We went to BJ's, the
You had
Pizookie, the
pasta.
ice cream,
Pizookie sounds bomb.
the pasta. Just the combination just like jacked me up, and I was standing there. I was like, and then I started hearing. I was like, no, I can't. And like I was like, no, it's wet. Like it's you know like when you feel like in your stomach you're like, no, that's gonna be
yeah.
awa.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
watery caca.
Yeah. And then
It's called diarrhea.
yeah, I was standing there and I was like I was holding like I had to
Clenching.
clench and I was sweating. Like I got like the hot sweats and I was like,
That's the worst.
this lady is walking up. Like I was like, I hope nobody comes near me because if I move, that's it. It's gonna start running down
Yeah.
my pants.
Yeah.
So please don't. It was
So did you go at Target or not?
no. Like there
You
was a
were
point.
able to fucking hold that?
There was a point where I was just like, no, I couldn't go. Oh, I went to Target and it was gross in there. I opened the door.
So you attempted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I opened the door and there was like just fluids like all over I was like, no, I rather drive home and
Fuck.
Shit yourself in the car.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd rather shit in my car.
and I even that I like squeezed so hard and I sat in the driver's seat and I was like, if I get some on my underwear, like that's it. It's fine. I've already it's fine. 35 years old and. I'll
Listen,
live
I
with
want to
it.
tell everybody that after your 30s, because everybody makes fun of me because I talk about like my embarrassing, like I've shat myself. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm not proud of it, but I couldn't fucking hold it. You know, I came home. Fuck, it's been a couple times. Kind of sad. It was when I used to drink. I came home plastered out of my fucking mind and I had to take a shit. But I thought I had to pee. I thought it was just pee. I couldn't get in the fucking house. You know, so I pop a squat in front of my parents' house. Turns out I took a shit.
Turns out I took a shit.
Yeah, dude. The next day, this is when my grandma was alive. The next day, my grandma's telling my dad. She's like, "Ay, huele a mierda aquí." And my dad's like, "What the fuck?" And he goes and he comes and sees, and he's just like, "What animal did this?" You know, because we had a neighbor that their dog would come and shit on our lawn, and my dad fucking hated this neighbor. You know, and my mom's telling me this story, and I'm mortified. Like, there's no way I fucking did that. You know, the next day my friend texts me like, "Yo, Stephanie, I think you took a shit on your parents' porch." And I was like, "There's no way. I'm not that girl. I'm a lady." You know? Yeah, it happens, people. When you hit over your 30s, bro, you can shit at any given point.
Look, it happens then, and then also this is a reason why. One more story, and we'll close it out. But the reason why I started using the public restroom was because my stomach couldn't. Wasn't able to hold it anymore all the way up until that age. But around like 12 years old, I would hold it, and like some would get on my pants, like someone would get on my underwear, and someone like stay like on my butt when I was like I was around like 12 years old. Changed. I was like, all right, I need to take a shower because that's way too much on myself. So I was taking a shower at my cousin. I was staying with my cousin's house, and I was cleaning myself in the shower, and it was like, it was a lot.
You were defecating, right?
No. It was just like stuck.
Oh,
It was like stuck
in your
because
ass.
I was holding it.
Oh my god.
So some came out.
Oh my god.
Some came out. So it was like half. So it was like half a turd just like stuck on my ass. So I was like, okay. I was like, it was dried already. I'm taking it off, And I like it was a lot. It was like a whole turd.
Okay, go. Fast forward.
Yo, her face right now is
So-
disgusted.
It was so much it clogged the bathtub.
Shut the fuck up. I thought you were taking a bath while you're at it.
No, I wasn't thinking about it. I was
Okay.
taking a shower.
Okay.
And I was just like, fuck. And I'm staying at my cousin's house. It wasn't, my house. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do? Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up, like clean my feet, clean up as much as I could. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna chill in her living room. And it's a studio. It's a very small place. She gets home, she goes to the restroom, and then she has cats. Like she has a whole bunch of cats. And then I think one of Bruiser was the name of a big fucking cat that she had. And then she was cleaning and she was in the restroom and she was like the tub's clogged. She tells my cousin because there's it's my cousin and her wife, and she tells, hey, Rose is her name. Rose tells April, hey, the tub's clogged. Like, I think the cat took a shit in the tub. What? And then my cousin April walks to the tub and she was like, "Oh my god, that's a lot." She took a why would she take a shit in the tub? Why would he do that? And then she brings a cat and she brings the cat up to the thing. She's like, "No shitting in the tub. No shitting in the tub." And I'm just like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, dude."
Have you ever told this joke on stage?
No.
You should. It's fucking funny.
I know. I
That is hilarious.
I
You'll
have-
get all the cat people to love you for whatever reason. Like, yo, she punished the cat and it was fucking
Yeah.
kill the cat. That is too funny, dude.
oh my god. But yeah, that was the last time, dude.
Yeah. So you were like, all right, this was a lesson that I need to shit in public restrooms.
I need to go public restroom.
And
now.
the
This is a
fucking cat
public
every time-
restroom fucking, what is it called? A PSA.
Yeah.
And the cat, every time he looked at you, he was like, fucking bitch.
Right? Dude, cats hate you now.
The cat's like, I know it was you.
Oh god.
You're lucky I
That
can't
was
talk.
good. Yeah, I gotta talk about that on find a way to do that.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god. Steph, dude, this was fun.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks for coming out and doing the podcast. I had so much fun. Gotta have you again.
Yeah.
Tell us where we can find you, what you got coming up. Let us know.
All right. So you guys can find me on all the social media platforms except for Twitter or X, whatever it's called, under Tortarbie. That's TORTARBIE. I am celebrating my 3 years doing comedy the next Saturday. So it's going to be June 13th at the Stand Up Comedy Club in Bellflower. So please get your tickets. We have a sick ass lineup. It's going to be a good fucking show. I have a lot of other shows this month too, but July I'm finally going to be performing at the Brea Improv, baby.
Woo!
That's July 15th, Wednesday. So please get your tickets. Appreciate it, man.
Nice. Good job.
Go follow Steph. She has so many funny videos. She's constantly coming out with new content. Go check her out. The link will be down in the show description. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave us a comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you're listening to this on Spotify, don't forget to follow, rate, and review. And you can also leave a comment on that. What else?
That's
Do we have any announcements for the podcast?
it. No?
No, right? Oh my God, this was so fun.
I'm literally, every time I see a cat, like, you have a cat on your hat. By the way.
I do.
Did you ever tell them that it was you?
I don't
To
know.
this day, no.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Well, they're going to find out now.
Yeah. I gotta tell her.
She's
I'm gonna
be
finally
like,
tell
"What
her.
the fuck, Gil?
Yeah.
You're
There-
fucking nasty."
There's just so many things like that happening. Because I remember this one time, I think I talked about it on a different podcast. My cousin or my sister used to do our laundry, and she used to watch my dirty underwear with all the family's laundry.
Oh.
And everybody's clothes.
You know what's crazy? My ex-fiance, I would do his laundry, and my cousin was over, and we're at his apartment, we're cleaning all this shit, and then I'm like, what the fuck, dude? His underwears had shit stains on them. Like, literally skid marks. You know how...
Yeah.
And they were white underwears, too, so it wasn't like you can't fucking see them, you know? And I was just like, what is wrong with you men?
No, this was full on
I
like
feel like
So
men.
full on cerote.
it was a full on like half
How?
turd on there.
Never mind. I
And
don't want to know
and it
how.
was dried. No, it was dried and like it crumpled together. And
This is why. This is
and in
why
the
you do
dryer-
not- No, I don't want to know anymore.
and my sister used to throw it in the dryer and it's to heat up all the clothes. So all the whole
hot shit.
all the family's clothes would smell like.
This is why he does our laundry, because I couldn't. I would probably be like, I'm leaving you if I see shit on your underwear.
That's how I felt with my ex. I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
That's it, everyone. Love you. I'll see you guys next week.
Guys.
Bye.
We're like, we're going to keep talking about caca.